Broadcast is live, so welcome everybody to the long-awaited 2017 Corporate Slave Awards. Hopefully everybody had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, and Happy New Year, but most likely if you're on this tournament bracket, you probably didn't. You probably didn't.
I open this up on the stream.
So we got the panel today and going forward. Omega's not here, but we have Alex. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Thanks for having me, Bond. It's Alex, part of the Press Start podcast. The official owner of Weapon Wheel. After the years sweep that they took over, so that's fun. Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, like I watched that, like Jimmy and Smoove were just like like trying to play basketball with 2 ball and chains attached to your ankles, man. Like I don't know how you could win. But next up is Ryan the Professional. I've actually been watching this guy's channel for a while. Been meaning to shout him out, but it just hasn't happened in a while. But definitely invited him on here. Definitely wanted him to be on this.
Well, I appreciate you. Thank you for inviting me on here, man. I'm a big fan of your channel and the show, so thank you. It's great to be here. Great to meet everybody, and let's get it.
I think last but not least, I don't know why he's showing up twice, but
I don't either.
Because he wouldn't be here twice.
It's because I'm twice as good as everybody else. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
boy.
why. Go ahead and introduce yourself for the people that don't know you.
I'm gonna do my best. Vince McMahon voice. Welcome everyone to Crumbside Media.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. It's Corporate Slave Awards season. I am the Great Exposer. You can find me on YouTube and Twitter under the same name if you're so inclined. Can the Xbots extend their CSA win streak to 4-0, or will someone from the Nintendo camp overcome the odds and finally win the big one?
I think it's 4-1. I think it's 4-1. Pyro was the de facto winner.
Yeah, but that wasn't an official tournament, though, was it?
No, he just won.
Yeah, then as far as I'm concerned, then Pyro was a paper champion. He doesn't really count.
Wow, paper champion. Wow, that's big.
All right. So if you guys don't know what this award is about, if you've never, watched it, never tuned in or anything to it, it's completely community driven. Nobody on the panel is allowed to vote, and even if they vote, their votes are not counted. The only time the panel can vote is if a matchup ends in a tie. That's why we have an odd number of people on the panel. Omega's not here yet. If this goes long, he might be here around 9. Who knows? I mean, Omega is what Omega does.
He's on Pacific time, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
He's on the same time.
Pacific. Yeah, he's a West Coast.
Same time as I am.
So as far as the rules go, community driven. The community votes for who they want to see. The more votes you get, the higher seed you get. And then you have the hashtags, which people also vote on. And then, just go round by round until we have a champion. And you don't want to be in the Corporate Slave Awards. I mean, this is an event, a tournament to highlight what is wrong with fans in gaming. Anti-consumerism, fanboyism, corporate slave. Like, anybody in this bracket is somebody who is detrimental to you and your hobby of gaming. Anyone, period.
Agreed.
Yep,
That's
definitely.
true.
These people do not have your best interest in mind when it comes to games. Period.
You can just ask Bond. Look at my comment section. It's ridiculous.
But before we get into this, let's go down some honorable mentions. Who do you think should be here that isn't on here? And who do you think shouldn't be on here that is on here?
Post up.
Who wants
I
to
never
go
even heard of Post Up.
You ever post up? Oh, okay. For those broadband bullets.
I just classify them under the umbrella of Zaire. So, like, a vote for Zaire is a vote for all those clowns.
I would agree with like the BGST crew, but that does all fall under Zaire.
I think Mr. 100 should have definitely made it.
Mr. 100 definitely. I agree with that, especially
Especially
with that one video. I don't know if it was yesterday or today, that 56K mobile fucking live stream he posted bitching about people hating on Cody because it's on the Xbox One or some shit.
Oh god, here's my issue with Cody, right? They're all in love with Cody because they can hack it and bootleg it, right?
Yeah, but that's more space on your hard drive than they with patches.
But then again, weren't they the ones saying that all PC gamers do is bootleg stuff?
Yeah.
Oops.
If I'm not mistaken, Bond, a certain somebody said 99.9% of all gamers are pirated.
Here he is.
I gotta say, where's
where's
Cycle Gamer?
Exactly.
I think Mr.
like-
100 should have been in here for that video he made on Iron Wolf when he was drunk playing Forza.
Yeah.
Telling him he can't come home. That he was crashing into everything.
Playing as a drunk driver in a racing game.
Oh,
What happened to
God.
Blackie Lebowski?
I killed him.
I know you, like, you destroyed him with videos, but I'm like, I remember I looked him. I was like, yo, I was about to ask Bond, like, yo, where is this dude? Why is he not in the brackets? I'm like, damn, I can't even find his channel.
Hopefully he got his life together.
It's probably because he closed his channel down because pretty much every video he was making, regardless of what it was about, got downvoted to hell because people realized he was a stolen valor fraud.
Really?
Yeah, good job on that, though. I ain't gonna lie. But I will say that intro killed me.
I remember that exposure. Like, I remember like going through your videos and seeing that, like, you just like showing people like exactly what like military like badges are and like what the ranks are and everything, and him just like using stolen valor. And that it's a pretty big epidemic I've noticed too.
Oh yeah,
No,
absolutely.
Out of curiosity, if somebody accused you of stolen valor, aren't you like compelled to prove that like you're legit?
Yeah,
Like, isn't that like somebody calling you out for manhood?
Absolutely.
Like being in the military?
Absolutely.
exactly.
There's no reason why you shouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean, I've never served in the military. I have no real experience with it, but I feel like is that something you should be proud of and like should be proud?
Yeah, it's your obligation to show that you put your life on the line for this country. Like, I even thought about it going into the army, but I actually put that on hold.
I don't know if this is still in play, but a buddy of mine who passed away recently, he was in the Marines, and you can look up people who are in the Corps and like pull up their name and everything. Like, oh, is this person really there? And you can like database them and find out. I don't know if that's still around.
I tried looking for something like that, but I couldn't really find anything legit. I'm not even sure if the Air Force works the same way.
Oh,
But
Air
yeah,
Force. Okay.
But yeah, because he was in the Air Force, I was in the Army. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna prove it, try using something more concrete than an old fucking BDU jacket you can get on eBay.
But that BBU jacket you showed hurt his soul, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I remember you saw the video you coming home and you were like, "Look at this," and I was like, "Holy shit, he's going out there."
The hey, non-existent girlfriend. I was on the floor, bro.
Good
I was on the floor at that. Like,
I gotta say, Chad is saying Cycle Gamer should be on here, and I kind of agree with the resolution thing.
That I don't know if he would qualify as a corporate slave, but he's definitely fucking retarded.
He does back up a lot of Xbox stuff quite often. I do have to admit.
But yeah, I'm really surprised Blackie about. Well, I'm not surprised because he closed his channel down, with half the year left to go. But I'm surprised he's not on here because of the start of this year. He was on some massive corporate slave shit. Like, he was giving Dr. Trey a run for his money.
So I guess you're gonna say he's in legendary status.
He's been gone for too long, though.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'll never forget the one year where him, Crap Gamer, and Zaire tied in their matches.
Oh man,
wait, what?
I'm mad. I wasn't.
There was a triple.
There
was a triple threat for the finals because all three of them had the same exact votes in their semifinal matches. So Lebowski beat his guy, but the three of them all had the same amount of votes, so they had to like all go against each other.
All because Blackie was on some more fuck shit, threatening to kill people.
It's kind of better last year because it felt like every round, like
this had a whole soundtrack dedicated to
crazy things like between every round. Let's talk about these matchups right here with the first matchup. Crap Gamer is the reigning champion, right?
No, Mooch is.
Yep. You said the
Crap
Mooch?
Gamer.
That was Crap. Crap won last year.
Yeah, the reigning, defending, conquering.
No, he didn't. That was that was the year before that. Last year Mooch won. It came down to like 2 votes.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did. I'm telling you, he did.
No,
hold on, we gotta look this up real quick.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I thought I could swear Crap won that. He took the crown, bro.
I'm telling you, Mooch won. I think it was like 68 to 66 final vote.
That close.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
That is close. M&C Mornings pretty much stole the show.
Oh jeez.
Nah, he definitely didn't win.
I don't understand.
Oh,
how you
you're
have
right.
that much
Mooch did
time.
win.
Told you.
He took the crown?
Holy shit! Yeah, he beat Crap Gamer.
Wow, that's crazy. He kind of came back this what was it, this year or last year? Vengeance, because he was kind of off the scene for a little bit.
Well, what put Mooch over the edge is when he was doing those 12-hour podcasts a week. Remember?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you have that much time?
Yeah.
You don't.
12 hours.
Not if you
I
have your life
can't
together.
sit in my
You
screen
don't.
and play for 12 hours. Like I play on monitors. I don't play on TVs.
Agreed. But let's get into this. The first matchup: the number 1 seed Crap Gamer #fake news versus Player Essence, the number 16 seed. It's coming to Switch.
Oof.
Well, I have the history with this dude, so you already know I just try to do on a regular. I already know he's got this bracket 1 period. He's got this one.
And I think Player Essence just gets an L for being nominated on this, but like he's gonna get slaughtered.
Let me just go ahead.
It doesn't matter if you win or not. If you're on the bracket, guys, it's a straight L to begin with. So no matter you come in third, last, whatever, it's still an L.
Let me just go ahead and check Crap's Twitter page, and I'm blocked.
Yeah, same. Same. I do have to admit though, seeing Crap Gamer post multiple videos in a day,
on Christmas, on New Year's Eve,
it's
on
just
Christmas
continuous.
Eve.
If I'm not mistaken, he broke the Guinness World Record for videos. He dropped 6. No, legit, he dropped 6 on Christmas.
But I have to admit, like, Crap Gamer does one thing really well, and I have to call him the Alex Jones of Xbox. Because the way he spins things and the way he makes them sound and the way he does things, the way he titles it, and even the way he talks, it's very in that Alex Jones kind of vein.
Yeah.
And it's just like this whole, like, everyone's against us. We're in this together.
He sounds like a corrupt salesman.
He's not even like a corrupt salesman, more of like a sort of like almost like a cult leader.
Yeah.
But in like this almost really weird sort of like in a strangely way makes you feel positive about worshiping a piece of plastic. And although we've talked about this before the stream went live, I feel Colt Eastwood should win it this year. Crap Gamer has completely, I think, blown the mark and has just, between his intros, the music he's using, the amount of videos he uploads,
the first level gameplay,
the continuous titles of Rack 'em Up, as if that's like
that's
the
great.
new thing.
No rules reviews, which he uses as a justification for stealing people's footage.
Or not having a review in the first place, which is even funnier.
Does anybody think Player Essence stands any kind of chance?
No.
The moment Crap's name was next to him, you know he didn't stand a chance.
Have you guys ever had any run-ins with Player Essence before?
I don't know who this goon is.
As far as I know, isn't he the dude that runs a website that blocks people for criticizing Nintendo?
Yep. That'd be him.
He's that guy?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
He was the one guy that was calling Iwata Phil Jackson. He meant Phil Jackson on the Knicks, not Phil Jackson on the Lakers and the Bulls, though.
Oh, no.
But yeah, Crap, if y'all recall that that one incident where people were getting free Xbox One X's that Crap feels were criticizing Xboxes, and he got fucking salty as shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
First of all,
video about him
here's
being
my
charity
thing,
work.
like,
Was it Porter Rock?
yeah, it was him. But how are they going to give you an Xbox to unbox and show when you never shown your face on camera?
Yeah. Or any kind of hardware that you have.
Like, how are you going to unbox it? Like, nobody knows what you look like.
Or you're just going to show your hands, your little sausage fingers. I think he's got very tiny sausage finger hands.
Like Review Tech USA did that before he started legit getting on camera. Like quite some time. He did that. So
let's get on to this next matchup. I like this one. D-Batch, # a developer told me, the 8th seed versus T-Reaper, # P-Reaper, the 9th seed.
I brought a PlayStation just to pee on it. Yeah.
Let me just check T Reaper's Twitter page, and I'm blocked.
I think I have to say, I think for me personally, he should go to D-Batch, even though he didn't pee on anything.
Dude's a liar.
He is someone. I think remember that Killing Floor 2 video that I made about how a 1070 can do like 130 FPS at 4K.
Right.
He was arguing with me saying that I was using the wrong settings, that I have have an i7 even though it's an 8-year-old i7. All these things just damage controlling to the most high-end degree. I don't know. Just the fact that he's so argumentative, and the fact that Erica had to body him as well.
Oh shit.
Wow.
What'd she say again? I forgot. I remember that.
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't D. It was Dealer that Erica bodied on top of after what I did. So, that's where I got mixed up. But Kofi did the bodying for D-Batch, and I think that was pretty great.
Yeah, I talked to those developers too. They didn't say anything. Well, maybe it was different developers.
Well, that's what they told me. And the fact that, what was it, WCCF Tech picked up what he said and then they made an actual article out of it?
I think so. Like a lot of people are talking about it.
Mm-hmm. As if D-Batch is a credible source when he was talking about how Ryzen and Vega would be in the Xbox One X, but that's just me.
Let's not forget T-Reaper also said that Xbox was better than vagina, so.
He also said, he follows his big balls next year.
Yes, big boss.
Oh my god, I remember that.
I bought this PS4 just to pre-order it thanks to my big boss.
And I don't know if anybody knows.
So who was his big boss? Was that Zaire?
Yeah,
big
boss next December 20. So yeah.
So he would really defame the title Big Boss.
Pretty much.
Metal Gear.
Pretty much.
And I don't know if anybody knows about this, about T-Reaper, but he also posted a stream of Injustice 2, him going through the story mode, and all he did was do like the same 2-button combos over and over and over again. Like it was completely obvious that this dude has never played a fighting game in his life, maybe even barely games at all.
Omega said he's on his way.
That's a good question. Duke in the chat. Have y'all even heard what's the name bring up the $12,000 PC again?
I remember going back through Bond's old videos about the Calapes.
Yeah.
The Calapes.
Bond really talked. Like I was at work laughing at those videos like left and right. It's like, dog.
Didn't he want you to go to like a park or something, Bond, and like fight you for real over video games?
I'm not Smoove out your loafers.
I mean, like,
and apparently he was trying to set up a fake MMA fight too.
I remember that. Yeah, we can get on that when we get to Zaire's too. We'll come back to that. So damn, this is actually a tough one.
This is.
I was gonna go with D-Batch until the big boss thing.
Oh God.
naming Zaire Big Boss after one of the most iconic women in the military of Metal Gear Solid is just ridiculous.
I don't get it. I mean, I get if you're a fan, y'all tight, sure, but nah. Big Boss. That's just
the thing is, D-Batch, he's not dumb. He's just a corporate slave. P-Reaper, he's both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I think also the fact that D-Batch is just a corporate slave, he'll do whatever he can to like at least show face that he's right. Because he even betting those $20 against Puerto Rock for who would win November.
Yo, he downplayed the shit out of it too when he lost.
Downplayed it when he lost, and it was sort of like tail between his legs, running away, the whole nine. And
he was like, "What's your broke ass gonna buy with that $20?" And Puerto Rico's like, "It doesn't matter what I buy with it. It's your $20. I'm gonna spend it how I want to."
So wait, did I get something confused? I meant, wait. So is Big Boss Naked Snake and Boss, and the Boss is okay? So that's where I got mixed up. I haven't played MGS in like 12 years. You guys,
I got Phantom Pain on the system right now. I have not even like fired it up. I got so many damn games, but
so you guys got in this one, D-Batch or P-Reaper?
I'm giving it to D-Batch, my dude.
I'm going T-Reaper.
That's a coin flip for me, but I got to go with
the piss.
I think the whole him saying Xbox is better than vagina kind of pushes it over the edge.
Oh, I don't know, man. Lying about talking to a developer.
Yeah. True,
lying about having inside information about Ryzen and Vega, lying about the power of an Xbox One X, lying so much that a website makes an article about your lies and then has to take it down.
Yes.
That's the worst.
Lying about November NPDs and getting blown out. Like, even though P-Reaper pissed on a PS4, the consistent lies of D-Batch are unrequited and unrelenting.
All right, Alex swayed me. I changed my vote.
This one could go either way. This one could go either way.
Because T-Reaper may not be the sharpest, knife in the drawer, But
Yeah.
D-Batch is purposely doing it to try and make himself sound intelligent. And I think that's where the bigger problem is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my subs put it very apparent. So he's the smartest dumb nigga they've ever seen. So, hey. Now legit, I was live and I just died. Like, you know, you just drop your mic. Like, legit, I dropped my mic. I couldn't hold that shit together. So, I agree with that.
All right, so let's get to this next match. This should be a fun one. Yo, how did Kid Smoove get a 4 seed?
Oh,
Hashtag won my heart.
He's been
versus
on
number 13,
yeah,
Colt Eastwood. I'm not a fanboy.
Kid Smoove's been on some real fuck shit this year. Like, for real.
Kid Smoove bought how many Xbox One X's?
Tell you something. Him with having a romantic dinner with an Xbox. So.
Oh, shit.
I don't get that.
So go ahead.
You guys know my vote. It's gonna have to
tell us about Smoove this year because I know you got it down.
Oh yeah, fucking Smoove. This is the same dude that said consoles have always been has always been about the hardware specs rather than the game library. When we know that's not fucking true. The same dude that was asked to list 4K enhanced games worth getting on the Xbox, and this dude name dropped Disney Adventures. So there's that. And then we have his fucking Xbox One X unboxing. I mean, while watching that, I swear I could picture him sitting on a gondola, arms wrapped around the Xbox One X, being taken down a canal on a Venice honeymoon or some shit. It's like that
Smoove
one.
Also said that I was cheating in Gears of War 4. So
it's like somebody said on Twitter.
Wait, what? You were cheating?
Yeah, Smoove said that. Well, when in the video that I made of the replays,
yeah,
Smoove said that I was using hacks in Gears of War 4.
Well, in all seriousness, Alex, I mean, the dude sucks at Halo. He got destroyed by Part 8. So.
I mean, it's not like I have almost 1,000 hours in Counter-Strike Go, right?
That's
it's
true.
not like I was MG1 for like 8 months.
Said the same thing to Hard 8. You cheating,
You know?
bro. No, you got armor.
And
Somebody
Smoove
on-
saying that PC gamers aren't real gamers. And so, I mean,
Yeah, that too. Somebody on Twitter nailed it perfectly when they posted a still image of Smoove looking at the Xbox One X with the caption, "If only I could find a woman that'll look at me the way Kid Smoove looks at his Xbox One X."
Oh, shit. I'll be honest, though. I mean, like, I guess because I'm around Smoove once a week, it doesn't, like, hit me probably as much as you because, like, I'm around it more. It's just, like, kind of normal to me. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It's like you guys are looking outside the bubble, like I'm like within it. So like, it's kind of like when your little brother does dumb shit.
You're just like,
yeah, whatever. That's what he always does.
Oh yeah,
So I
and then
kind
we
of see
have
Smoove in the same way because when he's around like PSP in like the Press Start podcast panel, he's not the same Kid Smoove. It comes out every once in a while, but it's not as apparent or as like intense as other times.
it's rampant on Twitter. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think Hard 8 is right though. Jerry is the real person. Kid Smoove is like the two-faced disease persona.
And then another thing about Kid Smoove, just fucking last night on Twitter, he was trying to make an argument that Xbox One X games going to PC is not that big of a deal, not an indication of the failure of the console, because Xbox 360 games have been going to PC. And I tallied up like the total number of games for Xbox 360 and all the exclusives that ended up having, and the same thing for Xbox One. The Xbox 360 ended up having like 100 exclusives with like 1,200 games. Xbox One has like 1,400 games and only 36 exclusives. So he fucking took his L there, and then he tried to play fucking dumb, trying to say, "Oh, is what I'm saying offensive? Is it somehow fucking racist or some shit?" I'm like, "Are you fucking serious, dude?"
But that has nothing to do with the conversation.
Like,
Yeah, I just love how they be talking about like Xbox, like their people are oppressed and things like this and that. Like our piece of plastic is oppressed. Blue disc, green disc, like it's just like shut up.
The green discs matter is pretty good, but we can't forget about Mr. Colt Eastwood, my personal favorite for this bracket.
Lay it down.
So Colt Eastwood, to me, is someone that is the most dangerous kind of corporate slave. So Colt Eastwood is the most dangerous because what he does is he does very good storytelling in the sense that he always puts a kernel of truth in all of his videos to make you believe as though he's telling the truth, and then he will layer it over with lie after lie. the amount of work that he does for each sort of video, like we talked about before it went live, is immeasurable. The sort of
very high production values.
The production value, the audio quality, the visual graphics, everything he does takes time. I don't know what he does in his off time or regular job. He may be a graphic designer, which makes it so easy for him.
Yeah.
But for me, using Adobe Premiere is a nightmare. And just doing very basic things for me is very difficult. And seeing what he does and the visuals that he does and things like that, he's incredibly dangerous as a person that you want to follow for gaming news, because he did a video about Killing Floor 2 after I did mine, about how trying to compare an Xbox One X to a GTX 1070. Now, we all know that is just a complete fallacy. It's just impossible to do and just the wrong thing to do. But even after he was able to get 60 FPS at 4K at high and max settings on his 1070, he still turns around and makes another video saying how he'd rather play on the console and then make video after video after video about why console gaming is superior to PC gaming and why the Xbox One X is the place to play it.
See, right there, that's a lie to me.
Yeah.
Like, you can say console gaming is more fun than PC gaming. I can be like, cool, you're right. That's your opinion.
Right.
You can't say that console gaming is more superior because factually it is not.
It isn't. No,
it is.
it's not.
And the crazy part is the way he words his videos and the way he writes and the way he says what he's going to say. It makes you go like, huh, yeah, you might have a point there. Even though to a more discerning viewer, you'll be like, no, dude, you're wrong. Like, what are you saying? You're saying a bunch of gibberish. It's not like Crap Gamer where you're like, all right, this guy's an idiot. It's more subversive, and it's a lot more, I'd say, snake in the grass, more so than someone like Crap Gamer. That's why I think Colt Eastwood is far beyond like a much more dangerous corporate.
Dumb at your job.
I'm sorry?
You ever do something dumb at your job?
I try not to, but yeah.
And your boss comes up to you and you know you fucked up, but you got to make it look good and you got to try to clean it up and like mitigate it and like explain how this happened when it really shouldn't have happened.
That's what Colt Eastwood does.
Exactly. That's exactly
what you're about. And it's the worst kind of way to do it, instead of being like, hey, look, I fucked up. I was wrong. You know? Because like if just like in my channel, like if I'm wrong about anything, I'll make another video saying, hey, look, I was wrong. I'm exposed. I'm wrong. You know, whatever. But I'll own up to being incorrect, right? I'll even correct myself in the podcast sometimes. But he never admits that he's wrong, and it's just the funniest. And it's just like a slithery, slimy, like trying to grab a hold of him, it's. I think that is very dangerous for people who are trying to worship a plastic box, and that's why I think he's far more dangerous than Crap Gamer, personally.
You know what's crazy is like a lot of these kids are very impressionable. That's how you get like huge followings doing crazy, stupid, manipulative
his
stuff.
Videos have
look at like Paul Logan.
His videos have hit over 1 million views, like Colt's.
Yeah.
Some of his videos have hit over 1 million views.
And people are eating it up. They just eat it up.
Some people that they want to feel like they belong. They want to feel they need that confirmation bias.
So if you look at like who should win, just in views alone, Colt beats Crap by a country mile.
He's facing Smoove right now.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't think Smoove has a snowball's chance in hell to beat Colt.
See, my problem with that is though, is by the time of the voting into next round, Smoove gonna do something crazy.
No, legit. I had Smoove up here for the win, but I'm like, nah. Just looking back at Colt's history, that's like Colt got this.
Just look at Colt's videos.
Yeah, he got it. He got that easily.
And the way, and he even does like, and it's very subversive too. I think that's the right word. Where he'll do pro Xbox videos, right? And then do like, oh, is the PS5 coming? Right. So he'll be like, oh, I'm not a fanboy. Right? Well, I'm not. But guys, I have a PC. Guys, I have Steam. Guys, I got a PS4.
Yeah.
Like, come on, I'm not a fanboy. But hey, here's all the games that are going to be Xbox One X enhanced. Here's me on a podcast with Crap Gamer and the Mooch. Here's me on the RDX podcast. Here's me on another Pro Xbox podcast. But hey, I'm not a fanboy.
He's not a fanboy, but he says that the Xbox One X is on par with $1,000 PC. Okay.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
But
It-
you're
or-
PC
yeah.
gaming. I'm sorry, $1,000.
But the UHD Blu-ray player.
Didn't
Oh yeah,
that
the
cost,
UHD Blu-ray. Even though I personally exposed the shit out of the UHD Blu-ray player,
everything costs like
Gamers
$20 or something.
it is a $40
Yeah.
Blu-ray player
That you need an app
that
to
is
use.
in the Xbox One S.
You need an app to use it too. Stupid.
So what are you doing?
Yeah.
Didn't Colt also try to twist up some fucking Steam survey about what people?
So
are
I made a
playing
video
on?
about that Steam survey.
Oh, the
He also made a
resolution.
build.
People are so
Yeah.
stupid on
So
that.
here's the thing. He also made a build of what a comparable Xbox. Okay, check this out. He did a video about trying to build a PC for the same price as an Xbox One X. He threw in an Ethernet adapter on the motherboard. He threw in Wi-Fi. Then he threw in the Blu-ray player. And then he said a GTX 580 is the same as a GTX 1080, even though the 580
Wait,
is a
hold on.
1060.
Wait, a
Yes.
580 is as good as a 1080?
It's in my video. It's in my video.
He
It's
does know
fucking-
5 is half of 10, right?
He also
Hope so.
I told him, I said he thinks that the 80 in both those cards mean they're the same. When AMD cards are not numbered the same way as NVIDIA cards, they're numbered completely differently.
Oh, I thought you meant a GTX 580, but still, even a RX 580 isn't the same as a GTX
It's
1080.
the same as the 1060. So I'm like, you're looking at the 80s and you're thinking they're the same, even though AMD and NVIDIA don't number their cards the same.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they don't do something comparable because, that's why Microsoft didn't want to name the Xbox 2 when Sony was on PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
It's probably Stone Fox Media ain't on the bracket.
He was close. He got votes, but he didn't make it. He was like 18th place.
So then
Hashtag
Colt-
disable likes and dislikes.
So then Colt went ahead and tried to use a Steam survey to talk about how many people in 4K are using 4K. But he completely neglects multi-monitor setups,
Exactly. That was my biggest point.
which is like 4%. So it's like people that are using 4K 1080, 4K 1440, 4K and 4K dual monitor 4K setups. So it's like, what do you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know statistics. You don't know math.
Like I did a
Terrible.
video on that, and literally a year and a half later, people are still citing and sourcing that original video. I'm like, how do you not know how to read the information correctly?
And then he's like, oh well, the 970 is being used, and
Exactly.
it's a 1080p card, and so is a 1060. Dude, the 1060 does 4K. It does 4K 30. It can do 4K 60 sometimes.
And
So
this dude's claiming he's a PC gamer.
and he's claiming he's not a corporate slave. He's claiming that he has a PC. So like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, you make good points, but like, I'm just like, I just feel like between now and when it happens, Smoove is just going to do something reckless and stupid like he always does.
Yeah.
Something reckless, yeah.
Smoove's going to
What?
pull it out of his hat.
Is it going to be reckless in the sense of like corporate slavery, or is it
Yes.
going to be okay?
Nah,
I think
he
he also just does reckless stuff.
Gaps again.
I don't know. Looking at a fucking piece of plastic like it's your wife is pretty fucking hard to beat, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Did he or did he not make out with the console when he unboxed it?
He licked it.
Oh god,
Oh.
Jessica Chobot style.
I'm done.
Come on, that right there is enough.
I'm gonna have to go with Smoove. Like Smoove is like the internet darling. I mean, truthfully, I believe Colt Eastwood should win, but I feel like the people are gonna be on Smoove's side.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think my argument may dissuade some people.
it's definitely a compelling argument. But if Colt Eastwood was seated differently, like if he was facing somebody like T Reaper or some of these other guys, he would win hands down. But he's
Yeah.
going up against Smoove. It's a tough sell.
I'm gonna be the odd one in the group.
Talking about how like we're oppressed, like Xbox gamers are a group of people or something.
yeah.
And
My vote is
but have you
Colt.
noticed
Got
the
that.
very similar mentality between Crap Gamer, D-Batch, Kid Smoove, Colt Eastwood, Dealer,
Dealer.
It's a hive mind.
Zaire, Tim Dog, K Mega, the Mooch, you know, LiveWirez, they all have that, like, we are a group, we're a collective. Like they're the fucking what's that thing from Mass Effect?
The
Reapers,
not the Reapers, but was it, or the other one?
The Synthoids or whatever.
The first set of people that the Reapers wiped out.
The Protheans.
Yeah, like as if they're the Protheans, right? And they're just like this giant collective hive mind kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, what are you doing? It's just a gaming console, man.
I'm sure. Are you sure you're not thinking?
Oh,
of
it's the guest. The guest.
No. The insect creatures. I don't remember.
Yeah, yes. Name, so the one like assuming direct control, like that one.
Oh, the collectors.
Was it the collectors?
That's what you're talking about.
Are you sure you're not thinking of the insect creatures?
I think you're thinking about the Geth though, because they're like one hive mind.
I'm thinking about the Geth. Yeah. I'd say yeah.
Well, assuming direct control was the collectors.
Yeah. But I think just the entire collective idea is the Geth. They are the Geth of gaming.
They are the Geth of gaming.
The Geth.
Jesus. Well, I'm going with Kid Smoove though. I got a feeling Smoove gonna pull it out.
It's a tough one, but I'm gonna have to give the edge to Smoove as well.
Chat says the Rachni.
Rachni, that was it. It was the Rachni.
Special weapon wheel coming on. You know Smoove gonna do something crazy.
Oh yeah, all right. Y'all crazy. So
next up we have what I think is about to be a slaughter. The 5 seed Dealer Gaming #passwords versus the 12 seed Blandrew, greatest game ever.
Let me just
headphones.
Very easy. My dude said a headset is better than 60 frames per second.
My dude said nobody wants to deal with passwords during our debate.
Yo, that was the best ever.
I mean, when Erica Huts for the win is clowning you, to paraphrase 1980s Michael Jordan, it's probably time for you to stop it and get some help.
What did Erica say? I forgot.
So it was something about. I think I have the video. You know,
no, it was. I think Dealer was sicking his fucking fan base on her or some shit, or claiming that she was lying about something.
Hold on, I got it here. I'll find it.
Yeah, I just never forget. Like I was watching some video with Hard 8, and like it was like the debate. Was it the debate video? And he was like, "PC gaming is too complicated and more complex, not user friendly. It has passwords." I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah. He said that to me. Like legitimately said, Alex, PC gaming has passwords, and I was like, you can't. Like I think at that moment,
phone has a password. Everything has a password.
Everybody lost their mind. I think when that happened. In the chat.
Pretty sure their own Xbox has a password in some facsimile.
Here's
I remember when he even said that particle effects didn't exist until last generation.
What the fuck?
Like, what?
What? Oh, this dude's dumb as fuck.
And I'm like, like they've existed since like GoldenEye, since like N64, since PlayStation 1. He's like, no, they only existed the last generation. I'm like, wait, what? Like, the Needler and Halo? No particles.
Kind of makes you wonder, do they rehearse this before they do their videos? They rehearse this shit.
But remember, resolution doesn't matter. 720p with AA looks just as good as 1080.
Nah, my favorite argument, resolution doesn't give you graphics.
Exactly. Resolution's not graphics. Jesus Christ. And there's this fucking dude.
Say that no for a certain somebody because he's on the panel. So
there's this dude that's on Twitter. I don't remember his name. I just recently made a video about him. Claims to be a fucking animator, a graphic design animator, and he was backing up fucking Cycle Gaming's dumb shit. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Oh shit!
I don't even know. Like,
so the video with Erica was about her talking about not even playing Gran Turismo, and something about 2 CB games.
Wow.
Well, either way,
it's a squash as far as
something about checkerboarding. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, remember everything was going to be native on Xbox One, but checkerboard on PlayStation.
Yeah, so
about that.
So Dealer was like, that's what it was. Dealer was saying that checkerboarding is the norm when Xbox One X was announced, or something like that. And Erica got the actual audio of him saying like, "Oh, it's standard. It's not a big deal," or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before it was fake 4K, but now it's the standard.
Yeah.
And Blandrew, I mean, his claim to fame is he just likes Nintendo too much, and every Nintendo game is the best game ever.
Doesn't he also try to damage control, certain Nintendo games being at bad resolutions, bad frame rates, etc.?
Tries, but he's like Dr. Trey light. Real light.
Trey light.
Diet Dr. Trey.
Unforgiven actually linked me the right one. Unforgiven, if you could post that in the chat, that'd be the right video. You're correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a squash match and a half.
Yeah.
Dealer definitely gets it.
Favorite competition. Dealer got
Also
that.
called Blandrew the Ascension.
It should be interesting. If,
Blandrew's not that bad. He's bad, but he's not that
Dealer's
bad.
damn Bray Wyatt at this point.
But it's funny how there's two dead bodies in this bracket bond. One Blandrew, one Dealer.
God.
If Colt wins the previous match, it should be interesting to see Colt go up against Dealer. That'd be an interesting match.
That would be a very interesting matchup.
Yeah.
So does anybody think Blandrew even has a chance?
No.
No.
Snowball's
I doubt he'll
chance
get
in hell.
close. I doubt he'll get close.
No chance in hell.
No chance, no. So,
Well,
It might as well be a buy for fucking Dealer Gaming, as far as I'm concerned.
Bye.
Bye.
How dare Kid Smoove start a stream of a podcast during my award show?
Oh shit!
How dare he?
That's gonna get people to vote for him right there. He's trying to take away people from the corporate slave wars to try to downplay it.
yeah, he is, though.
Somebody just called Bray Wyatt the Eater of Elves.
I mean, it's not kind of far fetched though. He has been kind of just been getting,
Eater of pins.
Yeah.
Jesus. We got some solid
by-
monster.
bad
calls
volume.
him.
By those Woken Warriors in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So let's go on to the Eastern Conference. Number 2 seed, Zaire, Liar, house on fire. And I live in Jersey. That was never on the news anywhere. Ever. Of the house burning down. And versus number 15, Tim Dog, the Best Buy stalker.
Hey, Bond, didn't he one of his videos say he was pointing at the $12,000 PC, but there was literally nothing in
Nothing
there.
there, yeah.
Yeah, it was nothing. It was like a damn. Oh god.
It was a case. Was it just?
It wasn't even a case.
It was a case. It was a tower, like a mid tower on the side, and there was nothing in between. I was like, I don't know what he was pointing at.
Let me take a look at Zaire's Twitter account.
Wasn't
real
there
quick.
one
And I'm
time-
blocked.
Wasn't there one time he was like throwing money, but it was like fake money?
Yeah, he's like, oh, this
Dollar
is 50,
bills.
just $1,000 bracket. I ain't supposed to be here.
This is an interesting matchup because on one hand you got Zaire finally realizing that Microsoft has been plundering and parting his anus so wide with corporate cock that you could eat Frosted Flakes out of it. Yeah,
Jesus.
he's still fucking buying multiple Xbox One X's anyway. I mean, it's even got to the point he's gotten into arguments with his fellow refugees, Crap Gamer and K Mega. Like he's starting to finally wake up.
But I have to say the
Get woke.
Age of Empires stream that he did
Oh my God.
was just mwah, delicioso,
amazing.
as we say in the Cuban tongue. Like it was just
Hey, don't forget his mental meltdown though, Exposure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the
Get
same
that.
thing what we're talking about right now. Actually,
Oh, okay.
it was just the
it was
most
amazing. It was probably
need to be stoned.
It was probably one of the best videos he's ever made for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
it was him just losing his shit and then saying that how like somebody was just up like Kratos from God of War and like all this stuff about how it's not even coming to the Xbox One X, how it's coming to PC, and like how Age of Empires should have been on the Xbox One X, and like all this just screaming.
Yeah, he's not
40
saying.
minutes.
Yeah, he wasn't saying that he was wanting the game because it's not his thing. But yeah, he's bitching about it not being on the Xbox.
Yeah.
I feel like, man, but you know what? But Tim Dog actually getting responses from Phil Spencer.
Leave
Yeah,
me alone.
I mean, Tim Dog is still waist deep in the Microsoft corporate cotton field. I mean, buying 3 Xbox One X's, which he only did that to do his part to boost the system sales numbers, try to win NPD, which he didn't. And then the whole tired line of wait till next year's E3 when Microsoft game showing wasn't even really up to snuff last
Bro,
year.
we're 4 years into the generation. People are still talking about wait to E3
Wait till
like,
E3, exactly. It's
like
the,
they're Nintendo Ultra.
it's the mantra. It's the calling mantra of the Xbox refugee.
What's the person Standard Ultra didn't make it on here?
Nah, he actually plays and beats all of his games like day
Snap.
one.
Yeah.
The problem I have though, with even though you say Zaire is seeing the light, still with damage control. Like, if you see all the light so much, like, why can't you just admit that Sony has done better?
But he did make a bet against Porter Rock, and he lost his $60 about Xbox One X in November.
What did he lose it to?
Porter Rock. He lost a $60 bet.
Damn, how many people lost money to Porter Rock?
2, D-Batch.
Him and I think. Oh well, actually no. K Mega was about to, but he like pulled out. So,
damn, fucking Porter Rock about to take everybody's money over there.
Yeah. Ultimately, while Zaire is at least making some attempt at fighting his deep-rooted Microsoft addiction, at least admitting there's a problem, Tim Dog's still gleefully shooting up that Black Tar Microsoft smack.
I don't know how this, and Tim Dog is a grown-ass man.
With
like
kids.
most of us.
With kids, and who apparently draws pictures of fucking Microsoft corporate executives.
Yeah.
So
wait, hold on a second. Wait, can you rewind that for me?
He had his kids draw pictures of the Microsoft executives and their Xboxes having fun together.
No. 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 The dog of Timothy. No.
That's a week.
That is, you guys. I feel like Tim Dog should take it right there.
Yeah.
So hold on, Ryan. Do you even know why we call him the Best Buy stalker?
Nah. Oh yeah. He's the one that was parked outside, right? Waiting in the line to see who's going to buy an Xbox.
Do you remember that, Alex?
No, I don't. Explain this to me.
You don't remember that? He was the dude that was like sitting there going, "Yeah, I'm here. It's about 6:30 in the morning." Sitting there waiting for to 7 for the store to open, see who's going to be the first to get an Xbox. You remember that video?
So when the Xbox One S came out last year,
dead serious, bro. I'm dead.
They were thinking that the Xbox One S was going to turn everything that comes out for Xbox is going to.
It's going to turn the tide, just like Sea of Thieves.
Yeah,
just like the Xbox One X. So.
And when it doesn't turn the tide, just wait till E3.
No, my personal favorite. If it doesn't turn the tide, it's media bias. There you go.
So
my personal favorite.
This is what happened. He put out tweets, right? Saying that NPD on November was on lock. So he went out there in the Best Buy parking lot and he was watching people go in to buy the Xbox. He's like, oh, there are all these deals. They're going to get them. He's like, oh, man, that guy saw me. I got to put my phone down. Oh, crap, he saw me.
Stop.
I can find this video. I will. Let me see if I can find it.
It's in your archives, right? It's like in the.
No.
It's not in your collab page, but no, I don't think so.
I do have to.
If you type in Best Buy Stalker.
Tim Dog and I got into it on Twitter once, and I was telling him, he was like, "Oh, about the UHD Blu-ray player in the Xbox One X," and I was like, "Yeah, just like the vapor cooler, right? Do you want to add that?" And then he goes, what about the vapor cooler? I was like, "Do you even know what the hell a vapor cooler is? It's in every GPU, you dumb idiot."
Yeah.
It's not a water cooler,
That's what they got it mixed up with, bro. They thought that was water cooling.
You thought that was like something fancy? It is a literally blow style cooler.
Yeah.
Right. And if it's water cooling, you do realize you got to change that anyway. If that was in
Alex, I just looked through the vid.
Like there's no ohms in the Xbox One X. It's not ripping sick clouds. You know what I mean? It's not an actual vape.
Right.
You fucking guy.
Alex, I just linked through the vid. It's a minute long video. You got to watch it real quick.
All right.
Just look at his face, dog.
I'm watching it right now.
You put the volume up too if you got it.
It's on.
That's some straight up loser shit.
This guy's an Xbox fan. This guy loves it.
Oh, he saw me.
Oh, August NPDs.
Oh, I thought it was November. Right.
Yeah, Tim Dog for me easily.
I think Tim Dog should win it, but on reputation alone, Zaire's going to win.
Probably.
Listen, this
Tim Dog should take it.
Guarantees he's going to win this. My dude said 99.9% of all games on PC are pirated.
I think people might actually vote. Like I said, that case I made about him seeing the light, people are still probably going to vote for him and see it as it being worse that he sees the light, but yet still continuing to buy fucking Xbox One X's. I think he bought like 2 or 3 of them, just like fucking Tim Dog did.
Yeah. You remember his Survivor story, Bond?
when you got shot and crawled
Yeah,
9
I
blocks
got-
from the cops.
Wait, what?
Blocks to patch myself up with the Xbox cords or something like that.
Wait, was that Zaire or Tim Dog?
Zaire.
You didn't
Zaire
hear the
says
story
he
when
got
he
shot.
tried to outrun the cops, he got shot and he crawled 9 blocks away from them?
No, here's the thing. He said somebody just shot him. He ain't seen no cops.
No, he said he got shot from the cops.
Let's not forget him owning a mom and pop game store while in prison.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot
Dude,
about that.
stop.
The $12,000 PC. Now he has a PC with 2 980 Ti's in it, though. Never seen those either.
Of course not.
Of course not. Yeah, he ain't gonna sit up.
Well, technically, you haven't seen him down any Oxycontin fucking Viagra cocktails either, but you sure heard it.
Wait, what?
You
Hold on a
don't
second.
remember? He's cheating on his wife and swallowing dick pills?
Wait, what?
He was twerking for her.
Yeah, he would brag about cheating on his wife.
Nah, he loved his wife. That's why he was twerking for her, though. Nah, good dog. Don't you know?
Oh,
I
yeah, he would
remember
always
the twerking
brag.
for
He would
your
always
wife
brag
thing,
about cheating
and
on
like
his
wearing the
wife.
shirt, right? But tell me about the dick
But the
pills
church
now.
said he loves his wife.
Yo, in the Skype calls, he used to say, be on them dick pills. Cheating on his wife.
That's crazy.
Oh man. Oh man. Chat says, didn't Zaire pop his
Yeah,
pussy? Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my God. I'm going with Zaire on this one.
I don't know. Stalking someone at Best Buy, not knowing
That
what
was
a
2 years,
vapor
that was
cooler
2 years
is.
ago, though.
Still, you did it.
I got to go with Tim Dog on this one.
And then
I
tweeting
don't
at
think
Phil
it's
Spencer constantly and getting responses.
Yeah,
I have to go with my boy Tim Dog on this one.
yeah, same here. I got to go with Tim Dog.
Here's going to be a good one. I'm waiting for this one.
This is like the
I gotta-
Number
I gotta
7.
like the funniest one.
Flagging Games HD. Hashtag doesn't affect me. Versus number 10, K Mega. Hashtag L Mega.
I got to make a case for this, and it's going to surprise people, but I'm actually going to defend BG on this. All right, so everybody knows that everybody voted BG in for 2 reasons. One, flagging Dr. Trey. Now, don't get it twisted. I still stand by the fact that he's a bitch-made ass punk for doing it, and he should be ostracized from the community until he fucking makes proper amends. But let's be real with ourselves. Him flagging Dr. Trey really had absolutely nothing to do with corporate slavery. So I get people wanting to punish him and get him, far into this bracket, but it didn't have anything to do with corporate slavery. So we can just toss that away right off the bat. Now, the second reason is far more valid, him defending anti-consumer, pay-to-win loot box bullshit. And, you can make a case. It's debatable whether or not the magnitude of that is worthy of him being in the CSAs. If somebody wants to make that argument, that's fine. That's debatable.
That's what I think it is, because people are pissed that he has a platform of 80,000 and he sided with the company, not the gamers.
That's
and he
true.
was saying to me that, oh, Bon, you only have 20,000. You won't make a difference. Like,
That's
bro,
true.
you have 80,000. You have an obligation to use your platform to speak up and say something. And
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
That's why people voted him on, I think.
I agree with that.
Because he was like, oh, it doesn't affect me.
I agree with that, but what's not debatable is at the end of the day, that's only one offense. Take a look at all the names in this bracket and the multitude of offenses just this year alone each, especially his opponent, K Mega. I mean, this dude's got a rap sheet a mile long. If it wasn't for LiveWirez' dumbass, he'd be Rookie of the Year.
Bro, this guy said that PC gaming isn't optimized because his 1050 Ti can't run I Am Set. What was the game called? What's the game?
Isn't I Am Setsula or something?
No. The game with the mental chick.
Mental chick.
Is that Senua's Sacrifice?
Yeah, he was complaining that he couldn't run it at 1440p on a 1050 Ti.
It's a 1050 Ti.
Yeah.
Isn't it like $100 graphics card?
Yeah.
And then fucking and then fucking
they got that on over here.
What's going on there? I saw that. And then you have fucking K Mega perpetuating this bullshit argument that all PS3 games look the same. They're all third person in a fucking woodline somewhere. Yeah, because when I think of Horizon Zero Dawn,
hold up, BG wants to actually come in here.
I don't know. He should be blocked.
But I think Exposure's right. I think the flagging thing is a separate offense.
I agree.
And I don't think him being in Twitter jail is enough, personally.
I think BG just had one lapse. I don't think that constitutes him. I just think it was the magnitude of the whole EA situation that got people upset.
It was the hot topic.
And honestly, like, there are a lot of people that feel the way BG feels, unfortunately, where they're just like, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't matter. So, I mean, unfortunately,
he's not like a corporate slave for saying it doesn't affect him. But I just feel like people are disappointed in him, and that's why.
Like I said, the combination of that and the whole flagging thing, which again, I get it. It's bullshit, but it has nothing to do with corporate slavery.
Yeah, I don't think that deals with corporate slavery.
Okay.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying about K-Mega, posting this fucking stupid ass picture of all these fucking Sony games. They're all third person shooters, all in a woodline area. Yeah, because when I think of Horizon Zero Dawn, I definitely compare it to fucking Persona 5 with how it looks and plays.
Yep.
Dumb motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh, I gotta get
You're inviting Omega should be an hour late, didn't he?
Omega should be on in a few minutes. He's in California time, so
yeah.
And didn't fucking K-Mega also try some fuckery with his gamer score, trying to fucking pass off 20 hours in Forza as him fucking being a hardcore gamer?
Wow. I don't even follow the dude. That's the sad part. I don't follow him. I don't look at the dude. So.
And he tried to make a gamer score of 10,000 a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm pretty sure that's kind of low end.
He didn't want to play me in Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, he also tried to.
Street Fighter.
He also tried to say that.
All right, so who was talking shit?
The wait your turn, BG.
We were actually defending
what,
you.
That you're a bitch made ass punk for flagging?
Who is this? Who's this talking? I don't know who this is talking.
It's funny how I covered that in my video. How you would say that? Oh, I'm irrelevant. Which
nigga, I don't know who you are. I'm asking you who you are.
Oh god,
doesn't matter who I am. Doesn't matter who I am. At the end of the day, you're a bitch made punk for flagging.
Oh god, if Omega shows up right now, I'm gonna lose my shit.
You mad?
As a fucking veteran of the United States Army trying to censor free speech, yeah, I am.
Right. It's okay.
And so is everybody else.
Oh, okay. So you think I care about what everybody in this community think, though?
No, and that's probably your problem.
Okay. So wait. My problem is I don't care what other men on the internet think. That's my problem.
When you have an audience, you should probably care a little bit.
Why?
What are we talking about? Him flagging or the EA thing right now?
Yeah, which one?
I can address both things. Let me address the EA thing. All right. Once again, look. Here's my stance on the EA thing. Never once did I defend EA. Never once did I defend loot boxes. And let's be real, the only reason people are voting for me is because some people don't like me. Look at the people who voting for me.
Oh, that's what we just said before you came in here.
Yeah, we just said that. Like we literally defending you before you showed up.
Prove to you this has nothing to do with Let me prove to you that this has nothing to do with me buying Battlefront.
No, I'm saying that's the reason why we said it, though.
No, that's right. We were literally just defending you.
Okay, but the fact still stands that look, I don't even take this shit serious. But the fact still stands that people are voting for me is simply because they don't like me. Because it's like 4 people in Weapon Wheel bought Battlefront. How come they not on here?
Probably because they didn't.
Well, Jimmy didn't get enough votes.
But that's my point. This is because they don't like me. This has
Kid Smoove's on here. He's fourth. He's the fourth seed
on there.
That's still like we still missing like 3 other people who bought the game. Like it doesn't make sense. And here's my other thing about like y'all whole campaign about like me buying the game. Right? Here's my thing. You sound fucking nuts trying to tell another grown ass man what game to buy. That should sound crazy.
When it's anti-consumer, we will tell you what game to buy.
I don't care what another motherfucker buy. How can you tell somebody else what to buy with their own money? Are you
not telling you what to buy?
Wait a second. Hold on. Let's really break this down, BG. It's not about telling you what to buy. It's about letting you know as a consumer, right, that there are practices in this game that can affect you, even though you don't say it doesn't affect you, and why it will affect you, and it can be put into practice in the future. as well as it can be causing things that can turn gaming into something that is not fun for everyone. And it can cause you a lot more monetary issues than you could possibly think of. So it's not about telling you. So it's not about telling you what to buy. It's about letting you know that there are things in this game that could cause something to happen to really just exacerbate the problem that we have in gaming right now. And you purchasing their product could help that move along.
Let me tell you why all this is bullshit. Once again, y'all talking about is I shouldn't have bought it because it's anti-consumer practices, right? That's the reason, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. If you found out that Nvidia, Intel, any one of these, companies was doing some real anti-consumer shit, are you going to stop using Nvidia products, Intel products? Are you going to go straight AMD?
Yeah.
There's a thing called capitalism.
I went to an AMD CPU because Intel was on fuck shit.
And it was trash, wasn't it, Bond?
What?
When you went to AMD, you didn't like it because it was trash.
No, I'm talking about I went to an AMD CPU with the 1800X with the Ryzen. Yeah. But there was several shit you bought that you didn't like because it was trash. Are you going to move over to a trash product simply because the other company, which has the better product, is doing anti-consumer things? You're talking about two different
things.
Out of principle, yes, I will.
Hold on, real quick. You're talking about when I had the 6950s, the graphics cards, right?
Yeah, I think it was some AMD product. I think, probably.
I mean, back then, AMD was on some fuck shit, but now Intel was, so I went with AMD. That's the good thing about being a PC.
So any company that does anti-consumer things, y'all swear y'all just would never use it.
Well, what's that? Hey, BG, are you buying
that shit?
Are you going to buy UFC 3 from EA after what they just that's been exposed? So you're going to buy UFC 3? You going to buy?
Asking me?
Yeah, you're going to buy UFC.
I'm not buying UFC 3 because I don't like UFC games. I don't give a fuck about when it comes to video games. I have one criteria if I buy it or not. Do I like the game? Yes or no? I'm buying it. If I like it, I'm buying it. I don't give a fuck.
Does it affect me?
But you don't care if they put in some practice or like they have some system in place that completely destroys the experience for you in the long run. Like, believe it or not, I understand if you liked Star Wars. Okay, you can like Star Wars, but let's be real here. The whole point of Star Wars was completely destroyed. They put the whole system. The whole game is built on a system of pay to win.
Okay? For you, it didn't destroy the game for me. The game was fine to me.
Yeah, because they took the stuff out for the moment, but you didn't.
But not even that. But like you could literally chart the shit show of that game, BG. Like it's not even just like, oh, for me, saying it doesn't affect me is for this game is a fallacy because it does affect you directly.
But I still, in the way you talking about it affects me, I don't care. I'm enjoying the game.
The thing is, let's look at the facts, BG. In the actual sense, you enjoying the game changes dramatically when you go up against a person who spent money unlike you.
Okay, that's real cool.
And we know how you be raising on your multiplayer games.
But don't give me that's the real cool because I'm right in that aspect. When you go up against someone who spent money in the game and you lose, it is therefore affecting you and your enjoyment of the game.
Yo, I do not give a fuck about all that extracurricular shit you talking about. I'm gonna be real.
Of course you don't.
It's literally playing the game.
Your argument.
I'm gonna be real with you because all these people and everybody talking about this shit. Listen, there's gonna be an exception they make for a game they like. Mine was Battlefront. If you think any of these motherfuckers in the comment section ain't gonna buy a game that they really like simply because it has some practice in it that they don't think is wrong, you're fucking lying to yourself.
I didn't buy Call of Duty, bro.
Fucking corporate slave.
I didn't buy Shadow of War.
I didn't buy Shadow of War.
And here's the other thing. That's not corporate slavery.
Yes, it is.
How? Explain to me how me buying a game I want, not for the company, but for myself, is slavery. Look up the definition of slavery and explain to me how that makes sense.
Because you are
buying the game, you're basically saying you're okay with what they're doing. You have
exactly.
Like that's basically what they're implying. If you buy the game,
it up for the rest
no problem with the policies that they're putting in the game that ruin the experience.
That's still not slavery.
You do realize we're not talking about slavery in the literal term, right? You do realize that, right?
You put the word corporate in slavery.
Yeah, exactly. So therefore, slavery, we're not using it in the literal term. We're using corporate slave to define people that fucking support bad business practices.
So now y'all changing the definition of words.
It's always been the definition.
Okay.
I don't know where the fuck you've been. It's always been the definition.
Now y'all changing the definition.
Bad business practices.
What I find really funny. Here's the thing. I'm not giving you shit, BG, but I kind of am. I find it funny how you don't care, but you wanted a link to get into the CSAs to talk about you being in the
No, because
CSAs.
this is why I wanted to come on here.
What was the first word out of your mouth when you entered this room? Oh, who's talking shit? You fucking care.
Even though BG, let's be real, even though let's be real,
in.
you can rewind the tape. We
Let
were
me
clearly
explain why I
defending
came
you.
in.
Yeah,
Let
we
me
weren't
explain
defending you, and we had moved on from you right before.
Let me explain to you why I came
Next
in.
bracket.
We actually made. Hold
Let
on.
me explain to you why I came in.
No,
Because
BG,
this-
you
no,
gotta wait on this
look. But when
literally
Biden
made
started this
points as to
show,
why you should not be voted. We threw
Alex,
away the flagging. We
let him
threw
talk,
away
Alex.
everything.
listen. These niggas could vote me number one. I don't give a fuck. They can suck a dick. It doesn't matter. Look. The reason why I came in is to point out the fact that this thing that Black Bond does actually used to like highlight people who defended companies like to an end, like to the fact where they would lie and fraud about it. Now it's become voting for people who you personally do not like.
And that's exactly what we all just said.
Okay, that's what we just said. But that's
we literally just said that you don't even belong in here for that
we
reason.
literally defended you into saying that you flagging has nothing to do with this. You buying Battlefront 2 has nothing to do with this.
And the only reason you're here is because people don't like it.
Okay, but that's so you admit that the show that you admit that the whole thing of what you're doing right now, Black Bond, has lost its point.
The thing is that people vote. I can't change the vote.
But it's lost its point and its validity. That's my point.
At least for your case, I think.
One person out of 16 people doesn't lose validity.
I still think the other 15 people have valid claims to a championship title.
Okay, but if you even, I feel even if you have one in here, you probably have more than one. This is just personal shit.
Smoove. BG,
it's flawed.
BG, let me tell you something. I think it was either last year or 2 years ago, people voted Drone Crusher in just for the fact that he runs a fucking Facebook fucking hentai site. That has nothing to do with corporate slavery. People still voted him in. That's been going on for a few years now.
Then the shit has lost its meaning. I mean,
BT, I think
one person out of 16 doesn't put a dent in anything.
I don't know. Listen, it don't take but one to taint the whole thing.
I got to tell you, BG, I'm reading the chat right now. I'm getting tweeted at. You coming in here and saying all this stuff is really just you solidifying yourself.
You don't think I know? You don't think I know they would do that? They can suck a dick.
Why do you just leave it alone? Not say anything, dude?
Listen, you
could have just done nothing. We clearly made points as to why Mega should be voted ahead of you, and then once you come in, you just shot yourself in the foot.
Listen, Alex, this whole community is fucking cheap. They only do what the other person does to be.
Okay.
So, Alex, you don't act like this whole community is not
That's called a defense mechanism.
I'm the one that made people defend you.
This whole community has always been sheep. It's not nothing new.
I can agree with you. There are sheep in our community, but I'm telling you right now, before you jumped in here, bro, before you even showed up and hit the chat, we were defending you the whole time.
I heard that. I don't give a fuck about that.
Valid points.
Making sure
and the chat was agreeing with us. They were like,
chat was agreeing too.
Listen, I know, and that's cool and all. I just came to point out a few simple facts, and I knew.
So basically, you care then, is what you're trying to say.
Listen. These motherfuckers can vote for me all the way to number one. I don't give a fuck. That shit don't do that. What are you doing in here?
I feel like you're trying to get them to vote for you
vote me
because
number
had you
one.
not come in here, nobody would have voted for you.
Vote me number one. Let's see how it hurts me. Let's see what it does.
What's gonna happen?
Hey, everybody.
You sounded real hormonal right now. You realize
Hey, everybody. I want to be number one. Vote me number one, please. Thanks.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't. Look. I would.
I feel like BG tainted the show now because nobody was going to vote for
Why isn't it vote for Mega?
And yet he comes in with a
show. Please.
We're gonna look. We're really gonna have to remove BG from this because it's going to.
No, leave him in. Leave him in.
Please make me number one so I can show how much I don't give a fuck about what I think about y'all. Please.
But you're in here. Like you're in here
trying to defend yourself, make a point, but you don't care.
Please make me number one. That's all I want to say. I'm about to make a camp. I want to be number one now.
You'll make a camp.
I did ask want to be number one. Please, everybody.
Reverse psychology. Don't make him number one because that's what he wants.
BG for corporate slave president. I want to be. Just so I can prove that this show is fucking tainted now. And it's not valid.
The only one who tainted it was you coming on.
BG 2018. Vote for me. Thank you. I'm out. Vote for me. Thank you. I appreciate all your votes. All the way to number one. Vote for BG.
Go back to number.
Doesn't affect me.
You crazy, man. You crazy.
Doesn't affect me. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You crazy.
All right, BG. I'll see you Sunday, man. Take it easy.
No, leave that in. Leave that shit in.
No, honestly, it's going to skew everything.
Yeah, it could. I mean, I don't think anybody would have voted for him until he came in.
I don't think anyone was going to vote for him because we were making.
Nobody was voting for him.
I don't know. He was
points, and they were like,
yeah,
whatever, you're right. And then,
Legit, I thought he was in just for comic relief. That's what I thought. The whole thing, him being in there.
Yeah, there's always been a couple of comic relief.
That's what I thought. I was like, okay,
he's in the chat.
Relief vote. They ain't no serious vote.
Chat. This is what BG wants. So don't give him what he wants.
Yeah, don't. Honestly, it can go two ways. He's either doing this to be number one and skew the CSA and to be like, aha, I did it, or to be like, or if he's smarter than the average bear, to be like, they'll make sure that I'm not in it and they'll remove me from it because I'll skew the panel and the voting. So either way,
yeah,
he's going to get what he wants at some point. But if he just would have stayed quiet, he would have gotten it either way.
Yeah, even if he gets what he wants and doesn't make it to the finals, make it number one. I mean, that's the lesser of two evils as far as I'm concerned, because this leaves it open for all the other more worthy people to win.
Oh my God! Next level gaming crazy for that shit.
Well, but I don't care yet. I'm in here. Makes a lot of sense.
Thanks for that donation. You've been blocked.
Wow. Oh, hold that L.
Hold on.
That's savage. That is
Blandrew, you pretty slow on the uptake, man. Can't be being a mod if you're slow.
Oh, we got to bring him in here next?
No, I'm saying Blandrew is a mod, but how am I doing the podcast? But I blocked Next Level before him. Anyway, does anybody even have anything left to say about El Mega?
Nah, I say
El Mega should take this category.
He should definitely take it.
All I gotta say is this, right? If you don't care, why did he even want the link to come on?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I told him. If he didn't care, why did he want the link?
Dude does not make no fucking sense. Oh, he came here to tell us that the CSAs have been tainted. Well, by his logic, it's been tainted since the very fucking beginning. Yeah,
there's always been one or two dark horse long shot people that shouldn't be in there.
Exactly. So what the fuck is this dude talking about? It's more fucking deflection. It's more fucking goddamn defense mechanism bullshit. I see right through it.
To taint the whole thing. See, that's what he wants to do. He just wants to taint it. And then when he gets to number one, he can say, well, see, I told you I could taint the whole thing. It's just a fucking thing. Either way, it's just ammo.
It is for fun, so it's not truly that serious.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's losing sleep over who wins. I mean, you don't get a prize or anything.
I mean, he's pretty adamant about it in the chat.
He might flag the video now.
I'm gonna fucking download it as soon as we fucking get off. Absolutely.
He might flag my video.
BG crazy.
Let's move on to the next matchup. Number 3, the Doctor of Damage Control, Dr. Trey, versus the defending champion, the 14th seed, the Mooch Green Disc. How did you drop the 14?
Because he didn't do that much.
He fell off.
I'm actually blocked by the Mooch, or his tweets are on private.
Isn't his Twitter account private? So pretty much everybody's blocked.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, how do you go from the champion to 14?
Because he didn't do that much this year. The fucking doxing incident really neutered him.
Wait, somebody doxed him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
His job and everything.
Yeah, they did.
Dude, that's fucked.
Yeah, they did.
Dude, people need to stop with this crap, especially after that one dude just got shot and killed.
Yeah, dude, people need to stop with that shit.
Sliding and all that. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Like it is just video games for Pete's sake. Like literally,
$2. Calling somebody the SWAT smile for $2. That's come on, man.
Yeah, like $1.50. Just some I don't understand why people are trying to look up people's personal It's just stupid.
Yep.
But as far as Trey goes, I mean, I listened to that podcast, Damage Control Part 1 and Part 2 that Hard 8 had. It was me, him, BG, and Shokyo, and the dude is the deflecting king. Yeah. If you ask him a question about A, he'll answer about something about B. He'll never stay on topic about anything.
Let's not forget about StorageGate.
Yes, StorageGate.
Remember, if you don't buy an
PlayStation 4, he'll talk about Xbox. If we're talking about Xbox, he'll talk about PlayStation. If we're talking about Switch, he'll talk about it's just out of control.
Well, I claim to be this expert on fucking console hardware, all this hardware, yet I don't know that fucking external, storage does not come with the advertised amount of storage on it.
Alex, did you hear what happened with that? Alex,
you there?
D say be right back. Keep it in the message.
Okay.
did you hear what
I
happened
see.
with that, Ryan?
What's up?
He wanted to know how come his 128 gigabyte SD card doesn't have 128 gigs on it.
Oh my God. Come on, man.
But he's an expert in hardware.
Every damn PC takes a fraction of that for memory. Oh my God.
Every storage device, period.
Really, even your console takes a fraction. Like, for example, if you put a terabyte hard drive in a PS4, Xbox One, you're really putting like 900 like gigs, 900, something like that. So yeah, like, oh man, these dudes crazy.
Yeah, pretty much the only thing Mooch did this year that I know of was fucking post a picture of the Assassin's Creed Origin developer showing that picture of the PS4 finished cover, and he fucking lost his shit and literally said green discs matter, hence the hashtag.
Didn't that happen also with Titanfall 2?
Yeah, I think that was but that was like last year or 2 years ago. I think maybe last year, I don't know. But yeah, he doing the same shit. But that's, as far as I know, that's the only, unless somebody is, you know, a glutton for torture and wanting to listen to his and fucking Crap's fucking podcast.
Correct. Just remember, great exposure. If you don't own an Xbox, you're a disgrace to America.
Oh, of course.
Said that.
Wait,
That's sick.
But that was
he
like
does,
last
he
year.
does know like it's made in Japan or made in Asia or China.
Yeah, it's made in Japan.
Of course
Yeah.
he doesn't.
Or actually China.
Jesus.
So
But yeah,
I do have to say, though, I think Dr. Trey this year has been on a tear.
he's been on a tear. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Alex back.
Especially with the Switch selling.
I'll give him the W there. The Switch is actually selling quite well.
Doesn't excuse
But I
the
do
corporate
have to
slavery,
admit
though.
the lower than low settings for the Switch on Doom.
But he says it looks good.
Yeah.
It's great.
And then that one
Wait,
video.
what's the frame rate? Does it run at 30 or what was the
It
frame rate?
runs at like 25.
25
the one-
frame.
Yeah, frames per second. Then the one video of
what he said, what they said. No, they didn't say it's custom. They said it's a portable. That's right. It's portable.
let's not forget
No,
he,
he says that it's a hybrid, even though the console itself is just a tablet. But hey, that's just me.
let's not forget him fucking damage controlling the Doom's fucking settings by going after Digital Foundry, trying to say they were like he was trying to make some kind of bullshit cherry picking argument. And yet he's on record saying Digital Foundry is the most credible source for fucking performance.
Before he would call it Digital Floundry, though, remember? It all
Seriously,
changes.
no one know what he was expecting though for that console.
I thought it was
Yeah,
pretty
I mean-
funny how long it took him to finish Zelda.
Like honestly though, honestly, I have a Switch, but I don't expect it to provide me any sort of high fidelity gaming. I expect it to provide me classic Nintendo games, and anything else that it comes with is just a bonus. But I don't
understand
expect
but you can't be
anything.
calling 600p games that run at lower than low settings at 25 frames good looking.
Sub
no, you
SD standards.
Well, that's why I didn't buy Doom on the Switch. I bought Doom on my PC where I have a 1070 and it played at 200 FPS.
Didn't he also damage control Xenoblade Chronicles 2 running like dog shit?
Yeah.
That's why I had to stop playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah, I can't play right now. It's just too fucked.
Yeah, I have to wait for it to get patched. I'm back to playing Icewind Dale. Like, I'd rather play that than Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Like, the game drops below 480p. It drops to like 360, 356p. And it can drop to like 20 frames per second.
And it's always before you get into like a town or something like that. So it's always like there's a really bad memory leak. And they didn't fix any of that in the last patch. They just fixed like some minor things here and there.
Dog, that's not even 2006 standards.
No. And that's why I was trying to. Jesus, how many. Yo, Blandrew, do your fucking job. Or I'm going to have to remove your moderating privileges. Do your job.
Here, give Unforgiven mod. He's a mod in my channel. He's good. And Super Spyro, he's good too. He's on mine.
Yeah.
They'll work. Those two guys work.
My problem, I had told Trey that it's bad that Xenoblade on the Wii runs better than Xenoblade 2 on a console 2 generations later.
2 generations. Yeah. And that was weak sauce even when it came out.
An SD console. And then people are like, no, it does. I'm like, look, it has the Digital Foundry comparisons. It runs at 30 solid.
Going out of your way to damage control. Like, why? Like, you get nothing out of it.
Yo, I can't wait till Wolfenstein 2 comes out on that bitch.
Oh God, that's gonna be a disaster.
It's just gonna be like 480p, 30.
It's going to be
Let's look at-
wild.
let's
But
look
I
at
mean, it's
it
probably
like
going to
this.
use it. It's probably going to use like what the Xbox One does with dynamic scaling.
Let's look at it like this. Doom was already an outdated game when it came out. It had been out for like at least a year before it came to the Switch. What fucking hope do you think you have that a recent game, Wolfenstein 2, is going to run halfway decent on that thing?
I did LA Noire look on it. LA Noire
Worse than the
on Switch.
PS3 version, they said.
No, because
Really?
you were telling me the PS3 version is the one that was running on the Switch.
From what I heard, it's decent on portable mode, at least for portable standards. But once you get it undocked, there are frame rate issues.
Oh, God. Put my mask on here.
And we could talk about how much I don't think LA Noire is a good game, but that's another conversation for another day.
Oh, you
And
messed
what,
up.
and what really kills me is like if these games like looked bad and were low resolution, but had at least like a solid 30 or 60 frames, fine. But they lack
Exactly.
both.
If it's portable, I can deal with 30 frames because it's portable. But if you're going below that, there's
There's
fucking
no excuse
problem.
for it anyway. And this whole "but it's portable" is the worst damage control in the history of gaming.
It is.
I think the fact that it is portable is pretty neat, but I think the thing is, if you're going to sacrifice anything, I'd rather you sacrifice visual fidelity over frame rate.
Mhm. Yeah,
For
exactly.
portability.
You can some of these games on the Switch can't even do either on portable, like Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Bro, did you see WWE 2K18 on it?
Oh, I heard about it.
Horrendous.
We're so out of
It's a slideshow.
No, the entrances were out of sync. Though you see AJ Styles doing. Oh my God.
And the funny thing is Trey used to say, excuse me,
The definitive version.
why should Nintendo listen to you guys when you haven't bought the system? Nintendo's not going to listen to
Makes
you.
no sense.
You
They're
haven't
not going to
spent
listen to
money
us if we buy the system because we already gave them our money.
But here's what's even funnier. Then people are saying, well, how come you won't buy WWE 2K18 on Switch? He's like, well, I'll buy it when they fix it. I'm like, well, wait, why would they listen
Well, why
to
would they
somebody
listen
who
to you?
hasn't bought it?
Now all of a sudden it's a problem.
And then he was like, no, it's completely different. I'm like, no, it's
Of
not.
course it is. Of course it is.
That's crazy.
I don't know. This is a tough call between Mooch and Trey.
Not for me.
I'm
Trey
taking
gets-
Trey.
Nah, Trey got that, bro. Trey
You think
got
Trey's got that one?
Yeah, he
Trey's
got
got it. Mooch, if
You
he
know
was
what?
that.
The fact that I think Mooch has been pretty quiet,
Well, he's
And
been
the-
quiet because he had no choice but to be quiet.
and the fact that him getting doxxed is bullshit. Like I don't think you should ever get anybody doxxed. Period.
or flagged.
Or flagged or anything like that. Right? Don't do it. It's shitty.
Yeah.
It's gonna have to go to Trey.
Absolutely. Hands down.
Damn, you see this thing right now? This image on Twitter? BG
No, it's
at
not.
Great Exposure. I
Yeah, I saw it.
Alex digging my own grave.
Get my own grave.
Wait, he going at you on Twitter? What'd he say?
No, Unforgiven.
Given.
Tagged us in it.
Yeah, you got to follow that Weapon Wheel meme guy. He's pretty quick with it.
Let me tell you something. Can we give a special shout out to Weapon Wheel Memes?
Yeah, he
The
killed
person who runs that account is a 10 out of 10, the classiest motherfucker.
Do we even know who he
on
is?
Earth. I don't know. I don't know if it's a guy. I don't know if it's a girl. It could be anybody. But whoever runs that account is glorious. Bobby Roode style.
Yeah.
Maybe doing some
I was on the
crazy
floor
stuff.
when he
Doing some work on that account. Let me tell you.
that damn mental breakdown Kid Smoove have towards you, man. I mean, that joke. I'm gonna find
Yo,
you,
just-
Bob.
just-
Flash
Just the
X all
fact
over
that
the
that
floor,
account makes photoshops 30 to 45 seconds after the joke is made
Yeah, it's pretty
Is-
crazy.
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Speaking of
If you're
Weapon
not
Wheel,
exposed,
speaking of
follow
Weapon
that.
Wheel, let me see if I can check BG's Twitter. And I'm blocked on both accounts.
No, and it's also been flagged and
Oh, yeah. That's right.
removed.
Your live stream has been flagged.
Yeah, that's what happens when you do some fuck shit. Eye for an eye.
Oh man.
All right, so let's get into. I mean, nobody thinks Mooch is going to win this, or
No,
No, I think it's gonna go to
Doc
Trey.
Trey,
Just
definitely.
relies on crap.
champion.
He's just been on too much of a tear this year.
No, he's not really a big threat anymore. He's just not.
Damn, from champion to nobody.
Out
Yeah, I
in the
mean,
first
like he's
round.
falling off. Like when I tell you he does not say nothing. He does not say anything. When you go to Mooch and Crap Mornings, the dude just is a yes man. So he's falling off.
BG back again. Flag vest.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
You crazy, Bond. I mean, I'm
Straight trying to hijack the CSAs.
Is that a first? Is that a first?
I mean, I've never really let anybody that's been in the brackets like come in. I mean, Smoove was on the panel while he was in the bracket.
I remember that.
But I've never had like a contestant like actually come in and plead their case, even while being defended.
Crap ain't winning, I am.
Okay, let's get to this last matchup real quick.
This is gonna be fun.
Where's my guy?
LiveWirez Gamer, Pedisona 5, seed number 6 versus number 11, JTech TV 2000X. That
So what's the 2000X?
Drug known as 2000X. JTech's original channel is Pyro 2000X.
Oh, okay.
This is a squash. There's no question. I mean, LiveWirez is.
I want to. Can we
Rookie
talk about LiveWirez? Has anyone actually checked out his channel?
No.
a little bit.
Like
do yourself a favor and actually go look at this channel. It is
like puppets.
It is exactly what you think it is, but in the worst way. And it is this horrible audio that I could not wish upon even my worst enemies to listen to. And then, I mean, at least JTech has a decent microphone.
Not from what I can tell.
Yo, this dude did like a 24-hour podcast though on a holiday.
Yes, dude. Do you see that?
I mean, we thought that Mooch won with hashtag 12-hour podcast. This dude did a 24-hour podcast.
He did.
Look at great exposure. He's like, I might have to change my mind now.
No. Even with that, it does not compare. The shit this dude has fucking said. Oh,
LiveWirez animation. God. He's done stop motion animation
with fucking pipe cleaner dolls.
Bro, 24 hours of corporate slaving without sleep.
Where is it? I don't see it.
Can't do it.
But one day versus damn near the entire year. I don't think it really
compares.
24
hours, man. Sort by.
It's probably cut into multiple segments though. But
let's
see your case on a LiveWirez exposure.
Oh my god. Well, the hashtag says it all, really. Fucking saying that people that play Persona 5 are pedophiles.
Yeah.
Fucking trying to say on Twitter that if you're an adult fan of Crash Bandicoot, you're probably a pedo, yet you're hyping up Super Lucky's Tale.
Mm-hmm.
And then try to say, oh, that's not hype. I'm not hyping it. Well, look up the word hype. Then we are using the literal definition in this sense. Yeah, you're hyping it. All because, and he tried to say, oh, it's the best 3D platform of the year because there really weren't that many released. Bro, do a Google search. Put in 3D platformer 2017. You'll get all sorts of results. People saying this is the year of the 3D platformer. 3D platformer is making a big return. Okay, we all know what you're doing. You're hyping it for the sole reason because it's on the Xbox One and not the PlayStation 4. I don't even know why you're hyping it up anyway because it's also on the PC. That's not a win.
Can we talk about 4 months ago, LiveWirez did a 2-hour, 11-minute, 11-second solo podcast about the Xbox One X versus the PC and playing in 4K?
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, I think he said some shit about that, too. I don't remember the exact...
It is a 2-hour and 11-minute solo video podcast of him just rambling about the Xbox One X and the PC. 2 hours.
Yeah, Ghost Storm did come up with that hashtag. But what do we all know? Persona is a niche game. It sold 2 million. That's more than Halo Wars, more than Quantum Break, more than Rise, more than Sunset Overflop.
This dude will just not shut up about Persona 5's alleged pedophile fan base. Like, and we all know, and he tries to say if it was on the Xbox One, I'd be saying the same shit. Bull fucking shit. You would be hyping that game to the moon, and don't you goddamn deny it. You fucking paint thinner swilling motherfucker.
He is pretty crazy about Xbox. Like, he will downplay anything on PlayStation.
Anything.
Yeah, anything. The
Hell,
BG
even
doing
on
this
PC,
too. Everybody blocked.
I'm blocked by him.
Uh,
But I blocked him.
Actually,
I blocked him
not
too.
by him.
But he doesn't care. Yeah, he's
yeah,
not
he's
blocked
blocked.
him.
I was
I
defending
also
I
him.
blocked
I
him when he
didn't say
said
nothing.
that black people can't be racist.
Wow, I ain't say nothing to him. I was defending him. Shit, that's fucked up. Oh wow. Okay.
Now I will say this about Pyro. Let me look at his Twitter, and I'm blocked, and I've never even talked to him once before in my life.
I'm blocked by him too.
The thing about Pyro, great exposure, he will block anybody who is associated with someone he does not like. So, for example, let's say you liked one of my videos. I had a debate with this fucking clown when I had 80 subs. I destroyed his ass. He will block you just for sake of that.
Just for like hitting the thumbs up.
Just no, not even just giving a thumbs up. For you even showing up on the show, saying what's up, or just being in the comments saying, "Hey man, good video," you get blocked.
What?
You know who's not blocked by Pyro?
Who?
I just followed him.
That's surprising.
Bullshit.
Well, what I think it is, what I think it is, and I'm not sure if this is 100% true. Doesn't he use like a block bot or something, and just automatically blocks people that?
Yo, don't even tell people. Don't even tell people that exist. If it does, because BG will implement them in mass.
I thought I heard something about that he's using block bots, and that's because it explains because the only remote it's not even really an interaction. The only remote interaction I've had regarding him is talking about him on last year's CSAs, and I barely even had anything to say about him. But yet I'm blocked.
That Z-Hugh guy does something like that, uses a block bot.
Yeah, a lot of people use block bots. Yeah,
he blocked me, and I've never even heard of him.
Yeah, it's got to be what it is.
I think JTech TV blocked me because
Bond's definitely going to have a field day with this.
What's up?
PlayStation Legion podcast, PC port begging trolls.
Oh, yeah, he does that all the time.
Every single damn.
He used to make podcasts saying that Neo is not.
Was never ever. That's where never ever came from.
Oops.
Yep. Then you removed that video real quick.
Never ever Bond.
Oh, okay.
Never.
So the account suspended.
Wait, the web account.
Nah, he said Will's account is suspended, so I guess that means you can't look at it or follow YouTube. That's stupid. Yeah,
on Twitter.
Yeah, he's on Twitter. Yeah.
If you find this shit,
I can't even find it on Twitter, so it might be. I don't know.
We need to try to stall as much as possible because Omega should be in here hopefully in like
I just messaged
minutes.
him.
Well, since we're stalling, you doing another best of both worlds exposure?
No, I killed them. I buried them. There's room. The only thing that really happened is this dude replied to something that what's his face, Iron Wolf. I said something like "crap gamer." I made a tweet about crap gamer making all those videos on the holidays, and fucking Iron Wolf said, "Well, if you don't like it, why are you watching?" Well, first of all, who said that I was? You can look at the fucking upload dates without even clicking on the video. So let's just put that away. And then here comes Drone Crusher. Oh, this dude's a loser. This dude's made a 45-minute video. Dude, you've made over an hour's videos worth on Black Bond. Okay, sit your fat fucking ass down.
Shit.
You're no woman getting ass down.
I think all three of y'all shit on the fucking show Monday. That's just funny. I gotta do that shit.
But I will give him this though. At least him and Fat Gamer are tearing those fucking Xbots up. But I'm pretty sure Drone Crusher didn't start to say shit about him until they talk shit about him. So that tells me he knew full well what the Xbots were doing the whole time. But now they talk shit about him. Now he's going to decide to say shit about it.
That's how they hide their cards until their name gets name dropped. They get name dropped. So
at least Fat Gamer's been saying shit since damn near day one. So I'll give him credit for that. But I'm pretty sure Drone Crusher's only saying shit because they talk shit about him.
Oh so man, the Chrome side is real.
Sick crazy. Damn.
But yeah, even with all that shit with JTech, I still got to give this to. If this was my dream CSAs, LiveWirez and Dr. Trey would probably be in the finals because I think both of them, as big as powerful as Crap Gamer is, I mean, he is the Dark Lord of the Slaves. Yeah. As big as powerful as he is, I don't think he's done nearly as much as those two have this year.
Well, so you mean like if Trey was on West and LiveWirez was on East?
Yeah, if we're being objective here in terms of corporate slavery, I think the main event would be LiveWirez versus Dr. Trey. But
I don't know, man. Like Colt and Dealer, that's huge.
I think. See, that would be.
I feel like dealer overtakes LiveWirez.
No. See, here's the reason why. Here's the reason why I think LiveWirez would win. Actually, at least Colt tries to sound smart.
Right.
And I get that could be considered more dangerous. I get that argument, but
yeah,
LiveWirez doesn't even try. This dude just the first thing that pops in his brain, that's what comes out.
Yo,
no
go to
research,
his Twitter
nothing.
and oh my god,
LiveWirez?
LiveWirez Twitter is the worst thing on the planet.
How many followers this dude got?
Too many. One is too many.
He's got.
I think it's like 800. Or something.
He's got scorpions in his. Oh man!
Oh yeah, I do.
Oh boy, we're in some fucking territory now, aren't we, boys and girls?
I told you. This dude on Twitter is.
Who else to follow? K Mega 405. I'm gonna X out of that one. Follow Pete Dune. Fuck yeah, I'll follow Pete Dune. Hell yeah.
Yeah, this dude's fucking Twitter page is an absolute sewer.
First of all, he doesn't spell correctly. There are people who rather play Knack 2 than God of War. It's their choice, and both are correct.
I gotta follow you and Alex. Hold on. This is funny.
Oh, at least he knows what an ampersand is.
Yeah.
God,
I'm surprised he's able to even operate a computer. I'm surprised he's even able to fucking hold his bowels in his pants.
Oh boy.
I just followed out. What the hell is this one?
so where's Omega?
He said he'd be getting home at.
Talk about.
We're like out of time. Where you at, Omega?
We're on the last bracket, right? Yeah, it's the last bracket.
Yeah. That's why I say we kind of got to stall here a little bit.
343 tried to be like Naughty Dog and put section in Halo 5 where you just walk around and talk to people. They got shit for that.
OBJ, what up?
We just wrote that out there.
What do you do?
Let's read some of these comments and everything.
Oh shit.
We'll give Omega about 5 more minutes. You said 9:30. It's 9:36 right now.
What is he? Hey, how come he keeps retweeting things about vascular surgery?
I wondered that myself.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Does he?
What was that going?
I hope he's not posting where he works.
Lebowski shut down his channel.
Yep. It's been shut down.
Yeah. I don't know how long it's been shut down, but I know it's shut down.
I would say he shut.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. December 28th, guys. Those crazy P5 fans that like dick in the booty or minor companions are a part of some cult shit. Those dudes out here trying hard to recruit.
See if you can find the
dick in the booty, huh? I mean, you know.
See if you can find the whole Crash Bandicoot thing. You're probably going to have to dig a little bit. Yeah. But it's there. Unless he deleted it, but I'm pretty sure it's there where he said adult fans of Crash Bandicoot are likely pedophiles.
Mm-hmm.
And what's funny about that is he's saying that because it's on PS4 right now, yet I'm pretty sure it's also going to come to Xbox.
I swear a lot of these Persona 5 fans must really be into man boy love, the way they get all upset when people point out the suspect elements of Persona 5.
Oh, here was one of my favorite things, right? So the first boss of the game likes one of the high school girls, and he goes, "See, he's a pedophile," and I'm like, "He's a villain." He's like, "Well, what kind of show has a villain like that?" I'm like, "Well, haven't you ever heard of like Law and Order SVU?" And he's like, "What the hell's Law and Order SUV?"
What?
Oh boy,
are you fucking serious?
He called it Law and Order SUV.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. All right, listen. Here's my biggest pet peeve, right? If you're trying to sound intelligent, but then you don't spell properly, Twitter's got 280 characters now.
Something like that.
You have time. You can write the word YOU instead of the letter U. You can write ARE instead of R, the letter.
You ever watch the Boondocks?
Yep.
Yeah, I do watch the Boondocks.
It's what they call nigga technology.
Bond didn't want to bring that up, but you did. If you're trying to prove me wrong, you better do the digging yourself. I'm not doing it for you. Check through my thousands of tweets. Good luck.
We have, trust me.
Sad.
Varicose
when people
veins are a
do that.
serious health and cosmetic issue. Varicose veins. Why does he tweet
When people talk about like a point, like we'll prove it, like, well, I've already proven it. Go find it. I'm like, no.
No.
Oh boy.
Oh, where is Omega?
He's still talking about Persona 5, like December 26th.
You would think.
I told you.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of anything.
I told you he cannot shut up about that.
As if like Persona 5 touched him or some shit.
No, it was Sony that touched him.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking weird.
It was Sony and the PC that touched him wrong on the doll.
Mm-hmm.
Omega's about out of time on this because we got to wrap this up.
Yeah,
What is this? I gotta figure out what is this vascular surgery thing that keeps retweeting.
You serious? Like deadass?
This is more of a mystery to me. This is you guys. This is the real mystery.
LiveWirez is the one posting that.
He keeps retweeting Feng Quinn, MD, about varicose veins and vascular surgery, and then he tweets it again, like all in between, so much of other stuff. Go look to his timeline, dude.
I've seen it.
Hey, Ghost
Like-
Horn got a point though.
like,
Are
why?
Persona fans talking about Persona as much as LiveWire?
Nope.
No,
No,
That's a
It's
good. That's a
kinda
good
old news
question.
at
That
this
is
point.
true. That is true.
this dude's
That's
going to be
true.
going into 2018 talking about it when it came out last year.
2018 is gonna be fucking toxic, especially with the rumors of the new Xbox.
God, now we got to hear another 17 months of
Wait till
Wait till E3.
hardware, yo.
Wait the PSX.
wait till E3.
I was on the phone.
So-
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tweets back to back of 9 days, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30,
This is great now.
2, 33. I'm breaking 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. I got to 40. I'm breaking 41. There is a few. Okay, from December 27th until December. Oh my
The
God.
hell? Omega said
4th.
10 minutes.
What's
Every
what are
day.
what are the tweets?
All about the vascular surgery.
What the fuck?
There's like 50 retweets. He didn't tweet anything for like 14 days besides retweeting this whole thing.
That's another video for you.
I need to know what this is.
That's a new video. Right
Guys,
there.
this is the real mystery. What the
Wow.
fuck?
Oh shit!
From
That's
December
fucking ridiculous.
4th
That's
all the way to December 1st. No, it goes November 17th, 16th, 15.
You may have just
13.
stumbled on something big.
Dude. Since October. Oh my God, it goes back even further. From October fucking September. We're in September now. September 22nd, all the way to December 31st, he was retweeting Soho vascular surgery.
Jesus.
There is a stretch of 40 plus retweets that go back from September 22nd to December 31st of vascular surgery. What is this? What is the code? Mason, what does the code mean?
So what exactly is vascular surgery?
For your legs, for like varicose, like for legs and like the veins in your legs that they show up.
Oh shit.
This is
Oh,
getting a little off topic right now.
I need to know this. What is this about?
Oh, I
So
look forward
one
to
thing
the
I do
video.
need to ask you though, Alex, because I wasn't in there.
Tell me.
What the hell Weapon Wheel doing in Gears of War? There was no communication, no teamwork,
I just got a
no
message.
cooperation,
Yep.
no coordination.
Yes.
I just got a message from Omega. It's on the Twitter. He says it'll be on in 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So I think what they were betting on was, well, here's a couple of things with what happened with Weapon Wheel. The first thing was that I practiced for 2 weeks, pretty much every day, with Sentry and with Visions. And Visions is very good at Gears of War. He's exceptionally good. So I basically played with very high level players for a long time. Now my CS:GO kind of kicked in for a little bit on the sniper rifle, as you saw. But basically what happened was, to be honest, their ego got in the way for Hard 8 and BG. Their ego got in the way. They didn't play the maps properly. They didn't coordinate anything. They didn't practice with Smoove or Jimmy. They didn't do anything that they could. They didn't formulate strategies. They didn't make plans. They didn't take it seriously. They thought they were going to come in. They thought they were going to wash press start. Little did they know we were all practicing together for those 2 weeks.
I think Hard 8 even said something about it on Twitter. It's like, we don't even like each other. How do you expect we all going to practice together?
And I think that's also the problem, because if you watch Kofi's stream or Erica's stream and you listen to how we communicate, people were saying we sounded like an esports team.
Yep.
It was
They
literally
don't like playing as a team. They think running around in pairs of twos is stupid.
right. But we did that too. We ran around in pairs of twos.
What you're supposed to do.
But we did it in a way where we would all come back together as a quad. And so it was just really interesting to see, because Hard 8 is pretty good at Gears. I think BG is a really good Gears player. Even him using a PS4 controller, I don't know, whatever. It just really boggles my mind how they didn't even try to stop me, which is the funny part. Right.
Yeah, I see you just up there sniping.
They didn't even try to stop me. BG just kept running headfirst into every shot that I fired, and he would get upset. And that's when I knew I broke him. Because I knew I broke him in the first match that we played.
Isn't Kid Smoove supposed to be the Xbox player, and wasn't he sucking ass?
Yeah. Well, Kid Smoove I know was having issues with his Xbox. He said that's what he said.
Convenient excuse.
So if you broke, do you now call him Broken Nero?
Broken Nero. Well, he's not. Well, the thing is, he's not over with the crowd apparently. So it's not like me breaking him really helped. But it was really funny, because when we got to the third match, which was Canals, and I was like, we were talking in the stream. Kofi was like, "Do you guys want to give him one?" And I was like, "No, we need to sweep." I was like, "I smell blood in the water, and this is going to be the match where they fall." And I knew it right then and there that Canals was not going to be their match, because they picked the map, they picked the stipulations, they picked the settings. And I said, if we can beat them here in a map that they pick in what they feel they're the best at, if we beat them, they're not going to win. And we knew that, because once we got to the fourth map, we took off power weapons. We switched character models because we had the
all right, so I had to come back in because Alan's talking a whole bunch of bullshit.
Oh, here we go.
How many times? I want to know how many. BG, how many times were you out after me sniping you?
You crazy, BG.
Hold on, did you
I want to know how much of the match were you out for me sniping you?
You broke me. Did you see my score? I was like the top player every game.
You were top player on your team, but if you look at the matches, I was top player over your whole team, sir.
Okay, but how did you break me when I was top player on my team?
You lost. You got swept. You got wrecked by a guy who played Gears for 2 weeks.
You said
you got sniped down. Take your L and leave.
Hold on. You
take your L and walk away. You lost the game. You
how did
ball?
Alex,
you can walk away, sir. Not only did you get swept,
Alex,
you got fucking wrecked.
Alex, you said individually you broke. How did you break me when I was the top player? You guys
go to my video and go to the part where every time you get sniped in the face, you cry.
I cry about power.
No, not cry about power weapons.
He's crying right
you
now.
literally say this.
Alex,
oh, come on, man.
That long.
I know Alex is honest, man. He's got the sniper rifle every
Hold on,
time.
Alex. I know you haven't been on YouTube that long. I've been on here since 2000.
Like that means anything.
Like that means anything.
And no, hold on. I've complained about power weapons for like 10 years now. This is not something new.
I honestly don't care if you complain about power weapons.
Alex, this is not something specific to you. I've done this shit for 10 years, way before you existed on here. Okay? Don't make it seem like random people make me rage. Me, BG.
Oh, so you care. So you care then. You care then.
BG rage. Stop making it seem like you did something special. BG raging on games been happening on here for 10 years.
BG, I made you cry.
But you don't care.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Bond. Let's be real. Bond, have you known a time where I didn't rage at a game?
You always rage.
Okay, Why is Alex making it seem like he did something special?
If anything, that
I
further
think
validates his point.
the best case for me is the fact that I did it while only playing the game for 2 weeks.
What
Yeah, I
does it
remember that rage you
matter?
did for.
I think
last
that's
one
the
was
I think
hilarious.
that's the part that burns your ass.
Alex,
Is that
Alex,
I only played
You
for
are
2
bragging
couple
about
hours,
doing something
playing
that
using
made
mouse
you
and
do for 10
keyboard,
years.
using mouse and keyboard, which is objectively
Alex,
the wrong way to play Gears.
You are bragging about doing something that people have made me do for 10 years.
Making
Why do
you
you care?
cry.
Because he's really
And
sitting
then,
there
literally
like,
breaking your whole team.
like he did something crazy skill level.
BG, I don't know how many times I had to
Man,
rewind
we
the
had
video
Kid
in which you were said,
We had
"Come
Kid
on,
Smoove
man,
and
he
Jimmy.
didn't even see me when I
We had
sniped
Kid
your face
Smoove and
off."
Jimmy. When I encountered you with the Nashers, I beat you most of the time.
You mean the part
Oh,
where
shit,
you
here we
encountered me?
go.
I took a shot to the
Oh,
right,
no.
and then I still one-shot you.
Why are you acting like
You mean the time in the very
One-on-one
first match
encounters.
where the majority of my kills with the Nasher? You
No,
mean
you-
the time
Alex, you're
like?
bullshit.
I mean, the
Yeah.
video is there, sir.
What's going on, Omega?
The video is there.
All right, hold up.
In 2 weeks, I rolled you. Now I'm not saying I'm better than you.
You're bullshitting. You're bullshitting.
I was waiting for this.
Like like anybody who's played Gears with us for the last 2 weeks, we have the footage. They'll say I beat you most of the time. They'll say I beat you most of the time. Now you want to get on here and talk flash shit like you was rolling over me. Stop
Now, am I
it.
saying? Look, I even gave you credit. You're a better Gears player than I am.
Omega, I don't think they can hear you, man.
I'm not
So
gonna
I
say
don't know
not
why you're
yours.
on here talking shit like you was like smacking me or some shit.
But if you look through the
Oh,
footage, sir,
Lord.
if you look through the
Gears.
footage, you were my
sniped
bitch
me a
that
good
whole
number of
session.
times. Okay, that's cool. You sniped me on King of the Hill when I'm not paying attention to you. I'm trying to capture the hill. I'm paying attention to Erica, fucking Kofi, and fucking J-Mate. I
So
ain't thinking
what
about
you're
you.
saying is
BG,
you
BG,
weren't playing as a
you-
team.
Did you lose?
So I never denied I lost.
That's
Right.
all that matters at the end of the day. You can say anything
My
you
point
want.
is Alex making it seem like he was smacking me all over the place when he
But I kind of was.
King of the Hill.
Oh
I
God.
kind of was.
Yo.
We can hear you. BG just talking over you.
Anybody who brags about sniping somebody in King of the Hill. Are you serious?
But why do
Is this
you
PG-13?
care?
Can I cuss on this stream?
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because you in here sounding crazy.
Let him
like
make
you
it
did
talk.
something.
I got a big dick. It's your boy, Omega. I got a big dick.
Like you sound real crazy coming in here acting like you was doing something crazy on there.
If you and I went 1-on-1, you would win. I'm not denying that.
Right.
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. But what you cannot deny, but
I'm gonna
BG,
give
you
you 2
cannot
seconds
deny.
to shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Let me speak. All
Go
right?
ahead, Omega.
Fuck. Yo, man, it's your boy Omega. You know that nigga with the biggest dick. I just left the insaneness on him. You feel what I'm saying? I had to break. I had to stab a fucking nurse to get here. I'm sorry I'm fucking late. Had to fuck 2 bitches. I'm feeling good, man.
Hey man, listen,
Yo,
vote for
BG,
me.
man, why you flagging
BG,
niggas, bro?
CSA 2017. Vote for me, nigga. What's up?
BG, why you
Hey,
flagging
BG.
niggas, bro? What's going on, bro?
Answer
I'm
me.
Why you flagging, man?
I'm the CSA god. Vote for me.
Vote for this nigga, bro. He flagging, bro.
Fuck all that fly shit Alex was talking about. We had Kid Smoove and Jimmy. Them niggas is trash and Gears. Yeah, they won because of that. Simple.
Why do you care?
Simple.
He cares because he got
Why
swept.
you flagging, bro?
Because I don't look
What's
like
going on, man? What's going
And
on,
the
bro?
downfall of BG.
No, seriously crazy.
nigga. People been claiming the downfall of me since like 2008, bro. Line up, nigga. Get in line.
Nah, I can't let that shit slide, bro. I'm about to dish you every day until you publicly apologize to
I
Dr.
remember when YouTube was just like the most, YouTube community was all about the trolls, and every single troll was like, oh, this is the day BG falls. Motherfuckers been saying that for 10 years. I'm still here. Get in line.
But I don't think you've ever had a controversy quite like this before.
No, I've had worse. Bond, let him know I've had worse.
Yeah, I guess you could say
Nah,
that.
nigga. Nah, nigga.
The first flag.
you need to publicly
I've had way worse. This is nothing to me. This is why this shit is nothing. Because motherfuckers been claiming for 10 years. Oh, this is I seen a nigga in the comment section saying this is the end of BG and Weapon Wheel. Really, nigga? Really, my nigga? Really? Really? Because I flagged the bitch nigga, you think that's suddenly gonna end me? Like, I flagged Trey 5 years ago. I'm still here.
Yeah, but 5 years ago, 5 years ago.
Motherfucker, this shit don't matter to me, nigga. You gonna stop flagging niggas, bro? You gonna stop that flagging shit, nigga? We don't fucking do that shit on this side, nigga.
Motherfuckers,
fuck that flagging shit, nigga.
Motherfuckers been trying to take me down for a decade.
No, fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck that shit, nigga. You ain't gonna be flagging niggas, bro.
Everybody think you're gonna be the one to take me down. I'm gonna be the one to take BG down. No, I'm gonna be the nigga. Y'all ain't doing shit. Because motherfuckers been trying forever. This shit's
I'm coming for your ass, nigga. I'm coming for your ass. Nigga.
We need an Omega diss track about BG.
If you want to end me, get in line. All right. I'm gonna need all y'all niggas that hate on me and trying to take me down the line the fuck up. Because there's a long ass list of my y'all motherfuckers.
You know, nigga, I'm first in line, nigga. I'm first in line. I'm coming for your ass, nigga.
All right, nigga. Well, do your worst.
Nigga. I'm about to put my dick deep in that booty, nigga.
I fucking love Omega. Holy shit.
I'm like,
gang for life.
I'm like Vandal Savage. I've been living forever waiting for somebody to take me down. I'm Vandal Savage. I've literally been waiting. I'm waiting.
Yo, Dr. Trey, I got you, nigga. Dr. Trey, we coming, nigga. This nigga, Dr. Trey on the track, nigga. It's a rap.
Oh my god, what is that?
What it do, bro?
Damn, everything went left.
Talk of the town.
This is probably the best round 1 CSAs in the history.
No, I'm just speaking from the soul, man. This shit got me going crazy, nigga. Niggas out here flagging niggas and shit, man. Like, this ain't the fucking side,
just
nigga.
To fill you in real quick, Omega. BG wasn't on the panel. He just showed up and wanted the link to come in here and raise hell.
Because he didn't care.
I mean, this is a good day for BG, dude. I feel like he's gonna take the crown this year. I feel like, you know, Crap Gamer ain't winning this year.
No.
I'm putting all my votes on this nigga BG, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Omega Gang gonna be voting for BG this year.
Hey man, I'm about to
BG #1, baby.
I'm about to live stream, and the title is "Vote for Me CSA 2017." I swear to God, I'm running the campaign.
You deserve it, bro.
Hey, make CSAs great again. What's up?
Omega,
make CSAs great again. Vote for me.
Matchups.
You said make CSAs great again? I'm done.
He did. Yeah, he did.
Oh, I'm done. You crazy.
I mean, this is how I feel, man. Crap Gamer still fucking creating fake news. Nothing fucking new. Player S is still flagging niggas. D-Bat's a bitch, nigga. Reaper's the same shit. Kid Smoove still dumb, nigga. I mean, what else can I fucking say about all these niggas? I mean, why the fuck is JTech still here? On this shit every fucking year for the same shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
24-hour podcast.
He just left. Did he just leave?
Oh,
we got LiveWire in this bitch. We got the Mooch. Like, seriously, Dr. Trey. Why is Dr. Trey still here? This
What
nigga
about
been
Colt
talking
Eastwood?
about the weed and the switch. You said who?
Colt Eastwood.
I'm having one place.
I've been saying, bro. I've been saying the same shit about the same niggas each year, nigga. The shit don't change.
Hey,
It's the same niggas. Like,
What about K Mega?
now what about Obi-Wan plays?
Obi-Wan, he a snitch nigga too. He be flagging niggas.
Yeah, he
I
flagged
know,
me.
like, does he even still upload anymore? I haven't heard from this motherfucker. That's crazy shit.
That's why he's not on this year.
Oh, okay. But
BG reverse psychology hashtag.
So who
Hashtag I don't care.
do you think the finals is gonna be, Omega?
I feel like it's gonna be between Zaire, Broken Games, Crap Gamer, and
damn.
I just feel like I don't like. It hurts my heart to see Broken Games on this list, bro. But we just can't let this flagging shit fly, man. Like, this shit hurt.
But let me ask you this.
Right.
Let me ask you this.
What's up?
The flagging thing, is that really technically considered corporate slaving though?
No.
Exactly.
It's not. It is not. But we have rules and regulations in this gaming community.
Oh, I
we
agree.
don't fucking play that shit here.
I agree.
I don't agree with Dr. Trey. I don't agree with the shit he does, but we don't flag the nigga.
Agreed.
So, like, I just don't Get it, bro.
And seeing as how I fucking swore an oath to defend free speech, because, you know, I'm a veteran, I take extra special care in that, but I still don't think he should progress based on the flagging.
Exactly. I'm all about free speech. Like, YouTube has fucking changed because of this fucking gay-ass flagging shit. We can't even make video responses to niggas because niggas will flag you and get your shit taken down. Like, I don't even want to be on this fucking platform just based off of that dumb shit. Fuck that flagging shit. You flag a nigga, I'm coming for your booty, nigga. That's all I gotta say. Yo, Black Bite, I know that's your nigga, bro, but I gotta get this nigga, dude. I'm sorry, bro.
You made flagging and snitch and make him part 2.
It's a rap. I have to.
By the time Omega's done with that booty, you're gonna be you're gonna be able to eat chicken dumplings out that motherfucker.
Which panel are we on right now? What were we currently speaking on?
This is round 1, so people are voting for this session right here, and then the next video will be round 2. Oh,
I feel like
sorry, we didn't even tell people how to vote. That would probably be very effective. You just need to vote your matchup in the hashtag.
And vote for all the matches, please. Don't just put hashtag fake news and that's it.
Yeah, you gotta vote for all.
Yeah, put everybody in the list going down.
All of them. You can start doing it as soon as the video ends and the comment section opens up. Start voting.
Omega, we need that full track, by the way. We can't just have that snippet.
Here's the thing. It's funny. It's funny. Niggas been asking for the full track, right? I got a full mixtape out with bitch. The full song is on that mixtape that niggas just didn't even know exists. So yeah, go to my SoundCloud. It's fucking on there.
It's on SoundCloud?
Well, I heard a Kaleidoscope Barry doing a rap battle.
Kaleidoscope who?
Barry doing a rap battle.
Exactly.
Who?
Damn, exactly. Live stream and vote for me. I'm done.
Man, I feel like I should be on this list, nigga, for fucking crying on YouTube, man. Where the fuck I'm at?
Yeah, what was
Not
that
corporate
about?
slaving oriented.
You know, man, I'm not gonna say too much, but I had a mental breakdown. You feel me? This one bitch didn't suck my dick right, and it made me cry, nigga.
Too much teeth.
It happens, man. Too much teeth, nigga. My dick hurt, and I couldn't even concentrate. I had to go to the crazy hospital, nigga. But no, man, it's just, when you have too much in life, bro, you feel what I'm saying? My fucking parents is rich, too much fucking money, drugs, parties, bad bitches, cocaine, mollies, partying matches, fucking having threesomes with multiple bitches. It gets crazy, and I'm just living life now. I'm not taking drugs anymore. I'm just living my life and fucking more bitches. You feel me?
It's the way to live.
It's the way to live, brother.
Thank you.
Very much.
Anybody got anything else to say? Because we're trying to wrap this one up.
Let's see. Let's go down here. I got crap gamer, hashtag fake news, hashtag P Reaper, hashtag won my heart, hashtag passwords, hashtag Best Buy stalker, hashtag Omega, hashtag damage control, and hashtag Pedisona 5. That's my votes.
I got fake news. The developer told me, won my heart, passwords, liar, liar, house on fire, Omega, damage control, Pedisona.
I got fake news. Developer told me, not a fanboy, passwords, Best Buy stalker, Omega, damage control, Pedisona 5.
Fake news. Developer told me. Not a fanboy. Passwords. Best Buy stalker. Actually, that's what I think I got. No, actually, no. I got liar, liar, house on fire. Doesn't affect me because he asked me to do this. And damage control and Persona 5. There you go.
Omega.
All right. Doesn't affect me. Broken games first, you know what I'm saying? And I have to get that out the way. Fake news, crap gamer, bitch nigga. Reaper. Kid Smoove. Won my heart. You know, you got to put the retards on here, this list too.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's fucking retarded. Like, come on. I'm just being real. Passwords. Liar, house on fire. Zaire, you just gotta. I'm sorry, bruh. Check me again. I gotta clarify that twice. Broken games doesn't affect me. He's trying to put that hashtag out there. No, nigga, I'm coming for your booty, nigga. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
You better get deep in that booty, Omega.
Yo, who voted for Dr. Trey? Like, I feel like niggas, you gotta vote for the Mooch. You know what I'm saying?
He only has one offense this year, though. The doxing fucking neutered his ass.
But it's the Mooch, like, it's the like, come on.
The Mooch only shows
then,
up on Wednesday mornings, bro. He don't show his face. He's quiet.
And just for shits and giggles, man, I'm gonna go 2000X, man. Those are my votes this year.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this one up. Make sure you vote. Use all 8 hashtags for whoever you want to vote, and then we'll have the next video up next week sometime. Take it.
And remember, BG's gonna be doing that live stream, but he doesn't care.
Hashtag broken BG.
Hashtag doesn't affect me.
Just
All
remember,
right?
if you're on this list, it's an L.